making me stand. Shot like a rocket up into the sky. Nothing can stop me tonight. You make me feel invincible. Earthquake powerful, just like a tidal wave. You make me brave. You're my titanium. Fight song raising up like the roar of victory in a stadium. Who can touch me? 'Cause I'm. Who can stop me tonight? You make me feel invincible. I feel it. Invincible. I feel it. Invincible. Here we go again. I will not give in. I've got a reason to fight. Every day we choose, we might win or lose. This is the dangerous life. Hey, every day when I wake, they say that I'm gone, they say that they've won. Hey, when I need to be saved, they're counting me out, but this is my round. Shot like a rocket up into the sky. Nothing can stop me tonight. You make me feel invincible. Earthquake powerful, just like a tidal wave. You make me brave. You're my titanium. Fight song raising up like the roar of victory in a stadium. Who can touch me? 'Cause I'm. Who can stop me tonight? You make me feel invincible. I feel it. Invincible.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is the Apex Street Tour.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome your faces back to the Apex Street Tour, brought to you by the Apex Drift Association, W Energy and Track Racer. We have an absolutely stacked top 16 for you here, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the driver parade. We've got everybody sitting here. You have your safety car leading in the group. We're going to go through all of the drivers, but first and foremost, let me just get something out of the way. Well, not out of the way, but let me just shout out our favourite people. W Energy, thank you so much for doing all you do with us. You're a fantastic company, and we're very grateful to have you on board. And make sure that if you want a fantastic, flavourful energy drink that doesn't give you the crash afterwards and is cheaper than buying them from your local shops, make sure you check out w.gg. Use Apex Drift at checkout. I believe there's a 30% discount this weekend with the Apex Drift discount code, so if you want to get some dubby, this is the time to get it. And if you want to get yourself some new sim racing hardware, make sure you check out Track Racer. Use Apex Drift at checkout. It gets yourself nice 10% off discount at checkout. Let's go through the drivers, ladies and gentlemen, and then afterwards we can go over who I am joined by in my ears. First and foremost, we've got Tom Gray driving our safety car for this lovely driver parade. He is also one of your main judges. He can say hello if he wants.
Hi guys, how you doing?
There you go. We've got RPM Chaz, your number one qualifier from yesterday, being nice and consistent. Both 2 rounds, literally scoring nearly the same score. He is one to watch. He is on a streak. You then have Jordan EXE, qualified 3rd yesterday. 2nd isn't on the track because he's currently looking at the cars. Jordan, Team Excellence. He's had some issues with internet, but hopefully everything's sorted today, and you know, the half car allowance comes in, and you know, we just have a good clean session. We'll hope and pray everything's good. Fingers crossed. My fingers are crossed, I can guarantee you. But he's a fantastic driver, and lag really makes it so hard for him. But he's absolutely unreal driver, and I'm sure he's going to do well here. Dori Shiro, man needs no introduction. He's your ADST season winner. He's got championship under the belt. I mean, if you've got championship under the belt, you don't really need much of an introduction. Yeah, he's then followed by Phoenix Devil. Missed out on the top 4 last night by half a point. He's looking on fire, and he didn't pull an addiction member in top 16, so he's quite happy, from what I know. You then have Raptor from Team Excellence, the other half of the Brothers Squadron. One of the smoothest controller drivers in the game. Man needs no introduction. He's come into the scene absolutely storming it down. We've got Skid Squad Salty, one of the most decorated drivers on the calendar, on the roster, and has been on the roster since ADC 2023, chasing that first championship. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dory Bambi. He is back, ladies and gentlemen, in competition. Everybody loves him. He is your primary line judge for the season, but he is competing as well now for the last couple of rounds as a wild card. He is feeling confident in the rain, and I'm sure it's going to be worth seeing him on the track again. We're all waiting for it. You again got Phoenix Milo in the Genesis 3.8 litre coupe with the, it's not 3.8 litre coupe, sorry. It's got a Julia engine. You can hear the anti-lag just go. No one clipped that. That was diabolical. Anti-lag noises. You can't really make them up, but he needs no introduction. He came 2nd in Apex Fest. He's an absolute weapon, and he's absolutely on form. It's going to be interesting to see what he does. You've got Salty versus Milo in top 16. It's going to be a heater. You've then got Addiction Voodoo. Has got his first round win at the start of the season. He's second in the championship standings currently. He's trying to chase his first championship. We'll see how he gets on. We then go on to Infamous John. First time competing, but do not think anything foolish of this man. This man is smooth. He is buttery. Let's see how he gets on. And he's followed by a good friend of his, Zed. Both Frenchmen. Didn't do too well in qualifying yesterday, but I can tell you now, do not count them out. They are very good drivers. Ryan Daly got P2 last weekend. He's looking to carry on the momentum. Let's see how he does. He's also our primary safety car for the event. You then have Drifter Street Clem, who is your only Drifter Street member as far as I know, because we haven't seen anything from K2. He is looking to make a dent in the top 16, and he's more than capable of doing it. We'll see how he gets on. Then we've got Curdled Milk, who is your backup safety car and potentially co-host for this evening. We're going to give him a go, see how he gets on. We'll see. But no tyres on that GT350R RTR spec. Let's see how he gets on. Had a bit of a rough qualifying, but, you know, rough qualifying doesn't mean anything. Let's talk about the bracket. Let's go through the bracket real quick while we introduce everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce our judges. We've got Voodoo. You want to say hello?
Hello.
You've then got
We getting
Bambi.
off track.
Yeah, everybody off track. Then we've got Bambino. He's muted.
Sorry, was muted.
There we go.
Guys.
Well done. You then got Tom Gray, who is your like hardline judge, not competing. You know, no wild card involved.
No wild cards. Yep, hey
Yeah.
there.
He's there. You then got Curdled Milk, who's your backup safety car and potentially my co-host for this.
Hello.
There he is. And then we've got Ryan Daly, who is your primary safety car for the event.
Hello.
And that is your... Oh, and we're joined by Shiro this evening,
I was going to say.
Sorry,
I was
we're
waiting.
joined by Shiro as well, for when Bambi and Voodoo run, he's judging in replacement of them. So yeah, I don't have to judge all weekend, it's fantastic. How good's that? Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about this bracket while everybody gets off track. Chaz, Rianne, Milk. Oh, you're prepared to go on track. We're going to have Dory, Bambi, and K2 Slazy on track as well at the same time. But I don't know whether he's here or not yet. But we've got RPM Chaz versus Curdled Milk first in the top 16. Then you've got Dory Bambi versus K2 Slazy.
Moving rooms.
Huh?
We're going judging room.
Okay, yeah. Tom, stay here, please. Muchas gracias. Thank you, there you go. Can Shiro go over with you as well, yeah? Shiro, can you join him on the Discord?
Yep.
Yeah, appreciate you. Thanks. Then we've got Phoenix Devil versus Infamous John. This is going to be a heater of a battle. I'm very excited for this. First time seeing John compete. Devil's looking on form. It's going to be a mental one. You've then got Zed versus Shiro. This isn't me another spicy. Like, this is just spicy pretty much all the way down. You got Jordan versus Rian. This is the rematch, basically, from last round at Tsukuba in the top 4 battles. Then you got Voodoo versus Raptor. This is going to be a disgusting battle. Salty versus Milo, which is going to be another gross battle. And Drifter Street Clem versus 26B, which will be absolutely sicko mode as well. So let's... I have heard nothing from K2, by the way. I don't have... Rian, can you quickly add Shiro to Judges VC?
Yeah.
Thanks. Shiro, we're working on it. Give us 2 seconds. You'll see it in a second, alright? Let's get this first one underway. Rian Daly is safety car, so we'll wait. Give it 20 seconds. We'll see if K2 sends a message into chat or something to say if he was going to be here or not. I haven't heard anything from him, so we're just going to run as is. Shiro should be able... You tell me when Shiro should be able to see it, yeah?
Yeah, he just added.
He's just been added? Okay, Shiro, you should be able to see it now. Tom, you can still hear me? Tom? Tom.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. Okay, K2 won't be there.
What's
yeah,
up?
okay, I was just making sure you can hear me. That's all.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, This is why you get C to do it, because I'm not very good at splitting my focus speed, but yeah,
I know,
sure.
I know. But yeah, it's. I can't have him in here because he's competing still. So yeah. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going straight through. Dory Bambi does in fact have a buy run, which is neat for him. He's going to be quite happy about that. But this is your upcoming battle, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first battle of the top 16. We have RPM Chaz versus Curdled Milk. RPM Chaz is going to be leading first. Have you got anything you... Oh, wait, Milk's on the track. I can't ask him if he's got any opinions on this. This is great. Love it when this happens. Let me just get up Milk's driver card there. And there we go. So this is your upcoming battle, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Rainy Autopolis. These guys are going to make their way down to the section. We're going to be having RPM Chaz in the lead first. Both rookies this season. Chaz coming into the season late and last minute, or coming in at round 6. You know, it's later on into the into it in general. We do know that there is a little bit of lag between Chaz and Milk, and I know there's a bit of lag between Chaz and me in general. So yeah, there will be like a half car allowance given, I'd imagine, by the judges by default. As they all make their way down to the line, we're going to get this show rolling. I hope everybody's had a fantastic day. I hope everybody enjoyed Drift Masters. If anybody has seen that last top 4 battle, or like the finals of the qualifying showdown, that was wild. If you've got opinions on it, you should put it in the comments, because it was absolutely nuts. Right. Let's check safety car positioning. Rian, you can hear me, right? Oh yeah, you got it.
Yep.
Bang on. Good stuff, Rian. I don't ever have to doubt you, pal. It's great. Oh, do you know what the best part about the rain is? I can do this whole race. I can do this whole thing at cinematic. I don't even have to watch in third person. This is going to be great. As soon as we get Chaz lining up to the line. Why have I locked on one camera? There we go. So, Chaz, forward, please. Motherfucker, Jesus. Right, they're both lined up at the line. There we go. And as soon as I get clearance from the judges to say they're ready, we'll be good to go. Are the judges all ready? Tom.
Yeah, we got a bit of lag on Chaz, but
Yeah, I know. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 4 laps and away we go, ladies and gentlemen, as the rain starts plummeting here at Autopolis. The rain is going absolutely crazy, ladies and gentlemen. It is being gnarly. As we get both of these Mustangs flicked into the first corner. Oh, wow. I didn't quite see what happened here, to be honest. I'm not sure if Chaz was just considerably slow. I should probably just stick to the third person. I'll stick to the third person. I was expecting the camera to be a bit wider, so. Have you got any info?
This for the moment is unjudgeable for us.
Unjudgeable for you. So you're rerunning it or what?
It's the connection. Hang on a second.
Okay, talk to the judge. A bit of a lag problem. If all of the judges vote rerun, we'll have to rerun it, but there's a big lag spike or something that's happened. All of the judges are saying to rerun it, then they'll rerun it, but we'll just wait on answer for that. So just bear with us for a moment on that one. I'm going to stick to the third person camera because clearly that first camera is not very good at this. Or good for this, so yeah, it's a bit of an unfortunate one. These guys are making their way back down the track. I didn't see what happened, so. It looked like Chaz was just going 4 miles an hour. Tom, have you got any answers? Milk, there's no point in revving your car up. Not going anywhere yet. Tom, have you got any update for me? I'm just waiting for an update from Tom here just to see what's happening.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out at the moment. I might have to reconnect because I can't see anything at the moment.
What do you mean you can't see anything?
As in the cars are just lagging all over the track, so I cannot judge this one at all now.
Okay. We don't look at outside info, by the way, Chaz. We don't look at outside information. That doesn't happen. We're just waiting on judges' info on this. I'm just waiting on a call from the judges whether to rerun it or not. Can you guys make a decision on rerunning it or not, please, Tom? Why is everybody joining and leaving and joining and leaving? Tom's rebooting. Great. That's handy. Alright guys, we're going to be back in just a moment. Alright, we'll be back in just a moment. Alright, so just hold fire, We'll be back, we'll be back. Right, hello. Sorry about that, guys. We were just having a look at some stuff. I've got a replay that's been sent. We've managed to figure it out. We will be running the second run without a rerun, so it's not a problem. And there was fault put on Chaz for being a tyre in the dirt on initiation, causing the collision for Curdled Milk because he was going 30 mile an hour in initiation by the time of actually being in the corner. So yeah, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, actually wait. I need confirmation from a judge, but I haven't got a judge in my ear now because they've just lagged out for some reason by the looks of it. Come on, Crazy, sort your shit out. Crazy, you hear me? Calton, can you hear me? This is great. This is just great. I love tech. I love tech issues so much, by the way. Sorry guys, hang on. We're just trying to figure something out. There's something going wrong with PlayStation parties. Nothing's fucking working at the moment. GT is actually trying to take a prank on us here. We are like getting seriously stuck behind now at this point. I can't move anywhere until I've got confirmation from the judges that they're alive. Right.
My phone's not working,
Yeah,
but we're good to run this second
We're good
bit.
to go? Okay, right, let's go. Alright, 4 lights and away we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Oh, Milk's not ready now. This is just great. Rerun. Voodoo, can you get back in the fucking party? I swear to God. Rerun, boys. And now everybody's not paying attention now all of a sudden. There we go, right. 4 lights and away we go. There we go. Let's get it out of the gate. Come on. There we go. Right, we're getting there now. Sorry about this, guys. Just technical issues after technical issues today. Nothing seems to be working. Got a Milk getting out of the gate nicely. Flicks into the first outside zone. Does drop a tyre deep into the grass. Chaz sitting in there now. As they make their way up into out of zone 2. Curdled Milk playing very safe by the looks of it as he transitions over for the inside clip. Not a lot of angle from Curdled Milk. Chaz is shaking a little bit from side to side. I know there was a half car called, so Curdled Milk transitioning over now for the last outside zone and across the line. FDJ2 moment? What do you mean? I didn't see FDJ2, so I don't know. Sorry about that, guys. Here we go for your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. Yes, the half car allowance does come into effect. You both have it. You both have the half car allowance. That's how it works. When he hit you because you were off the road. You were in the grass on initiation. That's why he hit you. We've got replay of that. We've got replay of you being fully in the grass, like full tire in the grass doing 30 mile an hour in initiation. It's no surprise he hit you. If that was me, I'd have hit you. And we can show you that later. It's no problem. I'm just waiting for Voodoo to rejoin this damn party. Nothing's working today. I swear to God, I'm actually losing my lid at this.
Yeah, I'm here. Everything's working.
Right.
We're good. We're good.
Join Discord on your phone. Join the PlayStation with your headphones. Please.
Yeah, I'm good. Everything works.
Oh, everything works now. There's no issues.
Yep. There's no issues.
Okay, can you tell judges to vote on this, please?
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
three,
we have our vote.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, start sending them. Right, ladies and gentlemen, votes are going to be coming in for this battle between RPM Chaz and Curdled Milk. Sorry about the delays, guys. And it will be Curdled Milk going through. There we go. Just to confirm, thank you. After Curdled Milk was not put fault for... Well, there was a bit of fault, but it wasn't full fault. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have Dory Bambi, who has a buy run, so I'm just going to put his card on the side. I don't have it on here. That's fantastic. Let me just put it here. Hang on. You can start flashing, by the way. There we go, we've got Dory Bambi in his GTAM, 600 horsepower, 1300 kilo GTAM. Here we go. This is for his buy run. All he has to do is complete the run, and he goes through to the Great 8. And we are back now under normal working things. As Bambi makes his way up the hill, nice and smooth, you know, doing what he needs to do. And he's very good at this. This is what he's very good at. And that's a clean run for Bambi, and it will put him through the top 60, like to the next part of this competition. It will put him through to the Great 8. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's have your... let me get this up real quick. So, let's have your next couple of battles, which is Phoenix Devil versus Infamous John. And we'll also have Zed and Dorishiro line up as well behind them. All on track at the same time, please. Thank you, Maria. And if you can get back on track, thank you. Safety. Muchas gracias. Thank you. All right, let's see how this goes. While I'm quickly adjusting some stuff because I'm bad. Why is this? Oh, that's that one. I don't. No. This. There we go. Sorry, I'm just adjusting stuff so it looks better for the cars. Because I've started to notice it doesn't look great. Yeah, no, on the fly tweaks. It's fine. It's not a problem. Okay, it's always a problem. Sorry for the slow start, guys. Sorry for the issues. We're just working through them. It's just nothing's ever perfect, and the day it will be, I'll probably be dead. So, you know, shit happens, I guess. Oh, it's that one. Oh, there we go. Big down the middle. There we go. Bish bash bosh. We're on the dosh. Wonga. We're working. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're all back to friggin' normal. Right. So, let's get this out of your screen. We'll get up the next battle on screen for you here now. Sorry about the issues, guys. Again, apologies. Just having constant issues. Voodoo, you hear me? Okay, this is... why am I being left out again? Voodoo!
Yeah.
Right. Jesus Christ.
What's up?
Nothing. I just wanted to make sure you could hear me.
Yep, we're all good.
Okay. Cool. Have you got one ear on, one ear off?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Thank fuck for that. So we've got Infamous John versus Phoenix Devil, and it will be Phoenix Devil to lead first. 4-0 versus, I believe, 2J? Yeah, I think it's 2J, right? He might be running V12. I can't remember. I'm having a bad day now at this point. So this is your upcoming battle, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the rookie Infamous John joining Phoenix Devil for the first time. We're going to be on board with Infamous John in the chase position. Hang on, don't send. There we go, there we go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, the rain is plummeting. Let's have it large. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Infamous John in the chase. Phoenix Devil in the lead. Here we go. 4 lights have released them, and they're out of the gate in the rain. Here we go. Getting up to speed now. Devil getting a good run out of the gate. You can see that 4-rotor FD very skittish in the wet weather as he throws it in out of zone 1. This is great stuff. Oh no, Infamous John goes 3 tyres. Is that 3 tyres in the grass? That looked 3
like
tyres
4.
in the grass.
That looked like 4 on my screen.
It was 3 on mine. I don't think it was 4. I'd have to have a look at it again. The Devil doing a good job in the lead to just... Yeah, I'm not sure. Infamous John just not having the grip, I'm guessing. Not having any wet experience, maybe. Not sure, but... Phoenix Devil clears the run well. And we'll go to replay here real quick. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. Infamous John has been confirmed with the judges to be 4 off track. So it's not completely off track entirely. I didn't think it was 4 off. I thought it was 3. Oh, that is 4, yeah. I think it's 3. I don't think it's 4. I think it's 3. It's still an incomplete in the chase. Devil has quite a large advantage at the moment going into the second run. Devil just needs to play safe now at this point. Don't do anything stupid. Yeah, Infamous John just not able to regain the proximity after making the mistake. He should have cut a bit of line to get back up there. I mean, he's already zeroed anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but it would have been nice to see, right? As we get these guys restacked once more, we're going to be jumping on board with Phoenix Devil, this time in the chase position. So as soon as they get themselves lined up. I'm not sending him until he moves forward.
Aren't you sending them? That's fine for the chase to be a bit far back. Ain't gonna hurt a
He's
thing.
not a bit far back, he's really far back. We said line up side by side. Why is nobody lining up side by side anymore? It's jarring. Alright, so it's feck and send it. 4 lights and away we go. Go on. I've had enough of this. Jarring. Oh look, there he goes. Now he moves forward. He's realised. There we go. There's a blind spot? What do you mean there's a blind spot? Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Infamous dropping a tyre off the initiation. Devil flicking into the chase position here. This is great from Devil. Really good proximity. A little bit inside. Infamous dropping another tyre into the grass as they're going out of zone 2. You can seriously see how smooth John is on controller. It's damn impressive. As Devil starts to dive back in onto the door for John here as they make their way up into the last of the hill here. The transition over, a little bit of a wobble there from John, and smoothly across the finish Great job from both the drivers there. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Instant replay for you. Phoenix Devil in the chase position behind Infamous John. John dropping a tyre in the grass to start with. Coming a bit inside. Devil mimicking really well. You can actually see how the tyre marks actually line up like for part of the run. And then they kind of, he goes a bit inside afterwards. But this is really easy to see where the rear tyres line up on cars. By the way, this is why, you know, sometimes the rain is good. You can really tell the difference between, you know, sort of how someone's sitting on the line by the rear tyres. But I mean, even still, Devil has a huge, gigantic, you know, difference here in advantage. I'd be surprised if it went any other way than Devil's. Judges, have we got judges? Yeah, cool. And it will be Phoenix Devil. There's 4 judges voting. Oh no, it's only 3. It's fine. Thank God for that. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on to your next battle. If we can have Devil and John get off track for us, that'd be great. We've now got Zed versus Dorishiro, and it will be Zed to lead first against Dorishiro. Let me just get this up for you here. So this is your upcoming battle, ladies and gents. Zed versus Dorishiro. Dorishiro, previous season champion, versus Zed, who is the rookie. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. Zed gets out of the gate cleanly. Milk, you want to take this one away?
Oh. Sure.
Oh!
That's fun!
Oh my
No
God,
way.
well that happened way too quickly. Zed has visited the slippery grass. Just, I'm not quite sure what happened there. Way too much rotation.
I'll take the next one. I wasn't ready.
Yeah, it's fine. You can take the next one. You can take this one. You can take the second run of this. See, this is why I don't like anti-lag on cars. Because anti-lag does stuff like that. If you don't run anti-lag, stuff
Really?
like that doesn't happen. Yeah. Yeah, because the car brings down the RPM way quicker. Sure, I was trying to put some heat into the tyres. How far back do people need to be, boys? Behave. Right, that's fine. There we go. Right, and 4 lights. We'll release them. Milk, take it away.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Dorishiro in the R31, Zed in the Mark IV Supra. Very good cars. Shiro, very good driver. Here we go as we flick it into outer zone 1. Zed not quite getting onto the door. He makes a little bit of a search. Shiro's dropping a tire. Zed's gonna try and get a little closer. He's not really making it into outer zone 1, going into the transition. Zed's gonna try and get closer to his door. He's doing all right. Into the inside clip. That needs to get a little closer. He's doing all right on proximity.
Line memory's not bad either.
No, it's not.
A little bit of a touch there on the transition. That R31 is really long. You got to watch that thing on transition. It can be a bit sketchy. I do believe judges have opinions. I can pretty much guarantee already, but we're going to watch replay anyway. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. Dorishiro out in the lead, gets a nice big swing in the zone 1. Potentially carrying a little bit too much wheel speed, drops a tyre into the grass. You can see Zed struggling to get out into outer zone 1, but doing well into transition into outer zone 2. I tell you what, Zed is seriously smooth on controller. Like, this is serious smooth. Like, serious smooth. Shiro absolutely laying down the land of the law in that R31. Could never really say it's going to be cool. Never say it's going to be on rain, so never train. Cool, really. It's picked when the lobby opens on this track. So when we open the lobby, if it starts with rain, I just fix it to rain because that's what the lobby picked. So yeah, it's just one of those. You have to practice in the rain on tracks where rain's possible. Judges, do we have calls? Can you put votes in, please? Thank you very much. They'll be appearing momentarily. And it will be Dorishiro confirmed to go through. So currently, do you know what's crazy? It's currently my prediction is inaccurate. All going to plan. I'm joking. So we've got Voodoo, Rian Daly, Raptor, and Jordan all on track at the same time. Now, just to clarify, we've got Jordan versus Rian. So this is going to be a rematch from last round. And it will be Jordan leading first. I'm just waiting for a safety car to get on track.
The podium sitters from last round.
Milk, your safety, mate. Come on, buddy. As soon as you're on, let me know.
I'm on.
Alright, lovely. Thank you. Why do I feel like someone's drifting the section right now? Or someone's drifting right now, I don't know. Right, let's get this out for you here so you can see what's going on. We've got Jordan from Team Excellence versus Rian Daly, who took his second place last week. He's on a bit of momentum. He had a 4th in Trial Mountain. You know, had a bit of a struggle in round 5, but made it up in round 6. He's looking on form. Both E92s, all of the E92s. Randomized Z0. What do you mean? Yeah, oh, right, randomized as in like the thing. Well, it's not always randomized. Some tracks, it depends on actual real-life weather, but this track's always been random, so we always got things random. But this is going to be a battle, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Jordan from Team Excellence versus Rian Daly. I believe there is a half-car allowance between these two, because there is a bit of lag between these two. But that's it. Oh, Boosted has showed up in the chat. How come you ain't competing anymore? There isn't actually that much lag on Jordan. It's actually alright. Jordan's not that laggy, so... There's a little bit, but it's nothing crazy. So these guys are all just making their way down to the start of the section. We're going to have Jordan in the lead first time round. Rian in the chase. And then straight afterwards we're going to be having Voodoo versus... Wrapped up. Voodoo, you can still hear me, correct, right? As Jordan goes for a trip in the grass there just now. Life priorities. Okay, no worries. I don't think Voodoo can hear me anymore, so that's cool. We just work with what we got. All right. If I need one of the judges, I'm sure they'll answer me. So we are going to be jumping on board with Rian Daly in the chase position. As they get themselves lined up. There is a half-car allowance between these two already, so I'm sure that'll be considered in the judging. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. Here we go. Jordan from Team Excellence getting out of the gate cleanly. A little bit of contact there from Rian Daly on Jordan. We'll have to have a look back in the instant replay. There is a little bit of lag, but yeah, I saw it. You can get off track. We'll put you back on track later. Get off track, and we'll put you back on with Voodoo again. So get off track. Reboot your game if you have to. I'm not sure why you've got no audio. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's watch that replay. we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. We've got Jordan in the lead, and we're going to be looking at this first corner. Because it looks like there was a bit of contact. I'm not sure if there was a bit of brake tapping from Jordan. There was a little bit. He had a bit of a check-up. That's definitely going to be on Jordan there for that mistake. Touching the grass on the initiation, over-rotating the car a little bit, ended up causing the check-up on Rian. But it's very smooth all in all otherwise after that. No major things to write home about after that point. Very smooth, very clinical from both the drivers. Jordan, Raptor has called a competition timeout, so we're going to have to run his battle afterwards. We're going to be jumping on board with Jordan in the chase position as soon as these guys get lined up. There we go. And as soon as we have 4 lights, we will be underway. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Rian Daly in the lead with a bit of an advantage at the moment. Jordan's going to have to push, but he still needs to bear in mind that half car allowance. He still needs to sit that half car back just so he doesn't cause issues. That's a big swing from Rian Daly into the first corner, but it works well for him. Jordan giving him a little bit of a love tap. That half car rule there is there for that reason. As they go through up into outer zone 2 now. Jordan right there with him, but Rian's definitely giving him a lead worth following as they transition for the inside clip, making their way out for the touch and go. Jordan's starting to push, trying to push on the door a bit more. He has to sit back just a touch. Jordan just absolutely hammering the door of Rian, but I tell you what, Rian gave a really nice lead. That was fantastic from both of them. Now, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is your instant replay. Now, Rian Daly did move over him quite late, to be honest. But it's not a double initiation, so it's okay. I think this is something that the controller guys do just to get a bit more swing. A little bit of contact there from Jordan. He's a little bit inside in general. He's not quite in the pocket.
Can you rerun the first battle of this in the replay after?
Yeah, sure, no problem, no problem. You need to look at the contact again?
I just want to watch it back because from stream I wasn't really able to see a whole lot of what was going on.
Oh, okay, no worries.
I want to watch it back.
Okay, understood, understood. Okay. Should be coming on, should be on there now. There we go, it's on there now. The one thing I'm seeing from here in the lead is Jordan's dropped a tyre on initiation and it's rotated the car over a bit too much and he's had to check up. That's the one thing I've seen from in the lead position primarily. And then the Rian's a little bit inside in out 2, but he's just catching up. And he's a little bit inside in general, but I think he settles in towards the latter half, and he does. This is run 1, by the way. The judges are just asking for multiple viewing angle here. Jordan not on the most angle in the world either, to be honest. Could have been a bit more angle everywhere. Open it up more for the chase to be right next to him. My only real grip. Let's watch run 2 again. Until I get confirmation from the judges that they have a confirmed verdict. I tell you what, Rian Daly in the rain is quite strong in the rain, I'm not gonna lie. No brake tapping in the lead as well, which is something I really, really appreciate. That's something that we specifically mentioned. You know, no brake taps in the lead at all. You know, just staying nice and committed. What we wanted to be seeing from people. Oh wait, we have votes already. Okay, nobody told me there was votes, but that is confirmed.
This come down to that.
That error in the first.
It was close. Yes, that was 100%. It was similar to what we've seen with Chaz and Milk earlier.
Yeah.
And Jordan, he did good, so we were swaying the possibility of him earning an OMT. but once Rianne was able to catch back up
Go on
after
track.
the contact, there was still a proximity difference, but it wasn't big enough to warrant an OMT, so Rianne gets the win.
Okay. So we've got Raptor and Voodoo now versus Raptor versus Voodoo, and then we've got Skid Squad Salty versus Milo as well straight afterwards. This is where it gets saucy, so to speak. Saucy. I'm hoping Milo's actually here again now. I know he vanished for a little minute. But if he's not here, he has a couple of minutes to get on track while I'm setting stuff up. Just waiting for him to get on track. Milk, are you there, buddy?
Yep.
Cool, no worries. If you don't mind, I want to see this clips on from my run. Yeah, I will. We'll show you that later. Don't worry. So we got Addiction Voodoo versus Raptor. I believe it's that way around. Let me just double check. It is. And Raptor. Raptor. There it is. I'm waiting on Milo. Has anybody heard anything from Milo? Devil, can you get hold of Milo, please? He's got 2 minutes to get on track. If he doesn't get on track, so he goes through. Oh, there he is. See? You start threatening people with not going through and they turn up on track, funnily enough. So this is your next battle. Both one previous round win, both this season. Because from my clip, he zeroed Chase on last turn. He doesn't matter. Chaz, you zeroed the lead. His chase doesn't matter. The second you zeroed him in the chase, you zeroed him in the chase in the lead. Because of your error, you zeroed him. So it doesn't matter what happens afterwards. So it doesn't matter. Nothing after the first corner mattered in your battle. When you're lead. Nothing mattered. That's how competition works, pal. If the lead zeros, Salty, can you make your way to the line, please, pal? Oh, he'll probably drive forward around the track, actually. Yeah, Shiro, I appreciate that. Shiro, can you type when you've got scores for me, or you've got votes for me, please? And tell me when you're ready, just so I've got someone telling me they're ready. Because I've got no one telling me anything right now, because Voodoo's bloody on track.
This is a battle I'm excited to see.
Yeah, this is going to be absolutely unreal. This is going to be something else, mate.
Because Voodoo won the opener and Raptor won his debut round.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Yeah. Voodoo won the season opener. Raptor won his debut. I want Raptor to win this. I do. I don't, but at the same time I do. I do, because then it means I'll overtake Voodoo in the championship.
This was the hard battle to judge when I was.
Oh, you can't hear
my
judges at the moment.
predictions.
2 minutes. Okay, we've got to wait 2 minutes. Yeah, this was the really tough one. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Jordan would beat Rian, like in my predictions. So my predictions are currently wrong.
Yeah, that's what I put too.
We gotta wait 2 minutes. Let me just don't send Rian. Do not send. Ran to the store. What do you mean you ran to the store?
Wow.
Where's that? What is going on tonight? What is actually going on tonight? Why are people just leaving halfway through? Do I have more time? No, you didn't. It's okay. I will cover you. Don't worry. Right, here we go. 4 lights and away we go, ladies and gentlemen. I will cover you, Shiro. Don't worry. Milk, take it away. Have fun.
All right, here we go. Voodoo and who is it? Raptor.
Yep.
All right, here we go. This is a battle I'm excited to see. Raptor flicking it in, trying to get close to Voodoo. Voodoo doing the best he can to stay on outer zone 1. Here we go then into the transition to flick into outer zone 2. This is a tricky one to get right, especially in the rain. Just got to make sure you're staying on throttle all the time. Flicking over into this inside clip, going out to the touch and go. Raptor being a little shallow, but nothing too bad. Just trying to stay on the door as much as you can. Voodoo putting down a heck of a lead into the finish.
Absolutely, it was a decent run, absolutely.
It was a good. You take it.
Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. As the other guys get themselves back down the line, you're going to hear the rain coming down. I need a timeout to fix. Not a problem, pal, not a problem. We'll give you a timeout, it's not a problem. Lots of timeouts today. Just jump off track, Milo, jump off track. You're going to have to go after me and Clem. Now, so yeah, you're going to have to wait longer. But Voodoo absolutely killing it in outside zone 1, does well in outside zone 2, hits the inside clip nicely, touch and goes bang on. Raptor's right there, mimicking the line very well in the chase. You can see those rear tyres matching up very well in the back. This is a really tidy run, a little bit gappage at the end there, not all of the proximity in the world from Raptor. There is definitely room for Voodoo to take advantage. Here we go, 4 lights and away we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Voodoo in the chase, Raptor in the lead, here we go. As they make their way out of the gate cleanly, Voodoo pacing Raptor as they make their way up to initiation. Raptor flicks in to outer zone 1. This is very tidy from Raptor into outer zone 1. Voodoo diving in for the door now, making sure to match the line as well as the proximity. Comes inside a little bit in the chase position. Oh, Raptor having a brake touch to get himself into outer zone 2. And may have affected Voodoo a little bit, but it doesn't look like it did too much. Oh, a little bit of contact there from Voodoo. That's going to hurt him a lot, and it has pushed Raptor wide off the track. That is going to be absolutely detrimental to Voodoo there. And across the line we go. Not Voodoo's brightest moment. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay, brought to you by W Energy. We've got Voodoo in the chase, Raptor in the lead. Here we go. Raptor flicking in very nicely in outer zone 1, very similar to Voodoo in this regard. Comes out a little bit in outer zone 2 towards the end there. Voodoo sickening to the inside a little bit. Raptor having a brake touch just to get into outer zone 2. Does get into outer zone 2 fully by the end of the zone. And Voodoo just giving him a little of a touch. Bit of a lag touch maybe, but you still, if a lag touch or not, you still don't get allowances for it. So, something you have to be aware of. This is why I'd imagine Raptor was sitting back off of him a little bit. Because there is a little bit of jitter lag between them two by the looks of it. Let me just tag these two. If I have to split the vote, I will, but they should have this on their own, to be honest. I've told them, oh, you're checking replays. Okay. I mean, there's not really much to check, but sure. This is pretty cut and dry, to be honest. Did Raptor brake when Voodoo hit him? Not in inside clip to touch and go, no. Not that I saw. You can check. Alright, so we're going to run this back on stream just one more time. So this is run 1, and then we'll have a look at run 2 straight afterwards. I'm seeing things if he didn't. Yeah, no, I don't think he did. You only brake touch going into outer zone 2, I think. I tell you what, Raptor's line mimicry here is fantastic. Like, genuinely, in the chase. His line mimicry is really good. A bit shallow in the chase, but line mimicry is fantastic. And you can't knock it. He's actually deeper in the last zone than Voodoo was. There we go. Yeah, it was a beautiful lead from Sealy, but it was also a really good lead from Raptor as well. And there was a bit of contact going into the last outer
Both really
zone.
good leads.
Yeah, both really good leads. A little bit better of a lead in places from Voodoo, but also a bit better of a lead in places from Raptor. So, you know, yeah, both. Let's have a look at these rear lights. Yeah, there's no brake touching from Raptor there at all. No brake touching at all. He even starts to stay in the throttle after the contact, and I've got to respect it. Voodoo definitely pushes him off the road. They're just waiting on confirmed results here, ladies and gentlemen. Why haven't Milo and Salty got off track? They said they needed 5 minutes. Take the 5 minutes. We should be off track already. This is not that hard of a call. This should not be taking this long. No, there's a competition timeout. There's a 5-minute competition timeout. Yeah. So we called a timeout. I don't know why this is taking so long. This is pretty cold and dry at this point. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, Voodoo absolutely hit him off the road. No ifs, no buts. Voodoo dived in, bit of a lag touch. I'm not a rapper. That's funny. I love autocorrect, man. Autocorrect is so funny sometimes. Rookie mistake and went into the wall. What did you do? Press auto drive again? What is going on? This shouldn't. I should have had votes already.
They're still looking at why the contact happened.
The contact happened because you hit him. He has right of way still. He didn't brake tap. He was still on, like, still fucking throttle was in it, like, in fucking, you know what I mean? I could hear his fucking car. Like, it was still on power to a point. He didn't wash out, though. He didn't wash out. He's on the right line. He just got touched off. He got touched off track. This is, like, not even close. There he comes. What the fuck? Did Tom vote the wrong way? I've only got 2 votes. I'm still missing 1. Oh, I'm fucking split, aren't I? I'm the split. I vote fucking wrapped up. I vote
Sure,
Raptor.
who's judging? There, he got it.
Oh, I voted Raptor. The fuck? There's not even remotely. What the fuck? I want to talk to Tom. I want to talk to Tom. Tell Tom to get his fucking ass in here. I want to know what the fuck's going on. Can you tell Tom to join the party? I want to know what the fuck's going on. I want like some fucking video of this so I can see what the fuck happened.
Yeah, he's coming.
Yeah, I need to know what the fuck's going on.
I don't know
why this is going OMT,
Yeah.
because this shouldn't be OMT in any universe. This isn't even close. Tom, talk to me.
What's
What the
up?
hell's going on? Why is this an OMT?
What do you mean?
Why is this an OMT?
Why is it an OMT?
Yeah.
Well, we were making decisions about whether or not the contact was. So where Sealy hit Raptor in Cyclip 1. We're trying to make a decision on whether or not that was purely due to lag and whether or not that is what resulted in Raptor going wide and dropping tyres.
He didn't drop
basically,
tyres. He didn't drop tyres until the contact.
Yeah,
After the contact. Yeah, yeah, but that's because of the contact. This is like, what the fuck?
Well, this is what we're trying to make a decision on. So, from my point of view, it doesn't look like the momentum that was given to him by the contact was actually pushed him out wider and caused him to drop tyres. It looked like he was already doing that.
It definitely did. Even Voodoo agrees on that.
Yeah, well, we're looking at different things on the stream stuff. So this is the decision I've made based on what the information I had there.
Hang on. 2 seconds, guys. What the fuck? Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm just talking to him. The judges have ran OMT. It's what it is. There's 3 of them at the end of the day. They've called it. They've said that the lag was also caused due to Raptor being offline in the first place and being slightly wide, made it worse than what it was. That's their opinion. That's their viewpoint. I look, at the end of the day, as a commentator, I think it goes the other way. But look, it's what it is. It goes OMT. I can't fucking change it on this one, to be honest. Well, I'm gonna look back at it later in full detail, but the main reason for there being any level of contact in any... Well, I think the lag made it look considerably worse than what it was. The lag touch in general made it look a hell of a lot worse. Can Raptor and Rian get off track? Please? So we can run this shit again. After Salty and Milo go. We're going to have Salty and Milo go, and then we're going to have the rematch of these two as well. But I'm baffled. I'm baffled. To be honest, personally. Because that's normally, in every other situation, that's normally been a situation of one-way scenario.
I agree. I think Raptor should have had that, because like you said, there wasn't the half car allowance called.
Yeah, there wasn't a half car allowance called. So... I know, Raptor. I know. But at the end of the day, there's no allowances for lag if the half car rule isn't fucking put in place. If someone sees someone as lagging, they should call that half car rule. Nobody called it. So it should have just been no regarding for it, no allowance for it. Like, well, there was lag because he hit you with lag. He hit you from like a car away, to be honest. I can show you if you like. He did hit you from like a car away. But it's still, it's just one of those fucking... I'm baffled, to be honest. I'm baffled on that one. Anyway, let's move on for a minute. We'll get back to that in a minute. I'm just surprised with that one, to be honest. I know. That's what I'm saying. After yesterday, that should have automatically gone in Raptor's favour. After what happened yesterday. I don't know what's going on. The only difference is that Raptor was slightly wide. That's the only thing. Tom didn't see contact, which is the problem. Tom isn't seen the contact. And I think Shiro put it on shared fault, so... But even still, it shouldn't have been shared fault in my opinion either. But at the end of the day, I'm just a commentator, I know nothing. That's all I'm going to say on this matter. We'll carry on as we are meant to. Now, who leads this one? Because I can't remember. Salty leads first. Salty knows better than me do. Better than I do, apparently. Let me just open this up. Give me 2 seconds. I'm struggling to find Salty's name here. Sorry, bear with me. Too slow at this apparently today. Right, here we go. What? I put Salty on here. Why has it not changed it? Oh. Did it update? Yeah, alright, there we go. Right, we've got Skid Squad Salty versus Phoenix Milo. Phoenix Milo in the chase position. Skid Squad Salty in the lead. Both serious drivers. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. 4 lights and away we go. Skid Squad Salty coming out of the gate. Skid Squad Salty flicks into the first outside zone. That very shallow from Salty. Ends up having to wash a load of angle just to make sure he doesn't go off the grass. Bit of an error from Salty. Milo doing well here as he struggles a little bit to keep up with the very shallow angle of Salty in the lead. Something we've noticed with Salty being on motion is he can't get a lot of angle. Makes him very quick, especially in the rain. Milo does manage to catch up towards the end of the run though. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Instant replay brought to you by W Energy. Yeah, Chaz, I'll show you later on, don't worry. It was just not worth showing. I was struggling to get replays to work and stuff too, which is just one of those things. Chaz didn't get rammed. He was a tyre in the grass doing 30 mile an hour. That's why he got hit. It's his fault. There's no more, we're not talking about that anymore. It's a very tidy run though, in the latter half from these two. Once they settled in, so we had that big mistake in the start of it. Milo does really well in the latter half. Right, we'll get these guys lined back up. Salty should be appearing. There he is. Good run, Salty and Milo, absolutely. These guys always lay it down. Right, here we go. 4 lights and away we go, ladies and gentlemen. I know, it's incredible, right? He's real smooth on motion. Milo doing a great job in out of zone 1. You can see where Salty was off in the grass before. And then transitioning over here, Milo flicking into out of zone 2. Not getting fully into out of zone 2, but I don't think Salty did too much either. Transitioning over. Salty getting a little bit caught on the transition. Ends up falling back a little bit. Milo's Genesis is so slow up the hill here. Actually incredible. A little bit of a wobble there from Milo in the lead. Thought he's struggling a little bit to get the car gripped up towards the end there. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. It's good to have Salty in the chase. Someone's got stream volume up though, so please turn that down. Thanks. It's good to have Salty in the chase position. Hope that wobble didn't just cause an OMT. No, it wouldn't have done. I think Salty's made too many errors here. Especially this transition here, just getting caught up on the transition here is definitely a big error. He's had a big drop in zone 1. It's super inside in places where it shouldn't be. It's not Salty's greatest turn up, this one. Right, ladies and gentlemen, judges, do you have your votes?
Yep.
Yep. Alright. In 3, in a 2, in a 1. Send it! Yeah, congratulations. Milo, you did a great job. Right, let's do this one more time real quick, and then we can put the first battle of... Have a look at what the first battle of top 4 is. It's top 4 I can
Top
put...
8.
Yeah,
Top 8.
top
So
8. You know what I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
You know what I mean.
milk.
Well, so stream
Yeah.
doesn't get ahead of themselves.
Yeah, so we've got Raptor versus Voodoo now. Let's do this one more time, which... Yeah.
I
Well, we just talked
personally
about it.
don't understand this myself, but
And
get it
then,
sometime,
as soon
but
as this one more time's done, we're going to have myself versus Clem, and Curdled Milk and Bambi will be on track at the same time as well. Shiro, have you got a safety car laying around?
I might. Yeah, I do.
Yeah? Okay, you're going to need one.
No worries.
Because I need Riem for a commentator. Alright?
Alrighty.
I appreciate it. It's perspectives, I think, that's just different. I think it's just perspective differences. Right, anyway, they're going to get these guys down. By the looks of it, there's a little bit of contact lag between these two, or Voodoo's got a little bit of a shake. So, I would suggest someone doing a double honk before this even goes anywhere. Like, just put the half allowance in there so then you've got it. Like, use what you can. Like, it's there for a reason. Like, don't be weirdos about it. If I was Tom, by the way, Tom, mute me for now. And Shiro, you can mute me as well. But Bam, I need you unmuted for now. Alright?
Okay.
Because then if I need you to tell them to unmute me, they're gonna unmute me.
Yep.
We're doing it this way from now on. The whole separate thing doesn't work. It takes too long. It's too slow. I'm left in the dark the whole time. Like, it just doesn't work. So we'll figure out another way later on, another time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is the rerun of the. Well, this is the one more time. 4 lights and away we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. There were so many issues at the start as well because of it. I've had enough of it, it's just amazing. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights, release them. Voodoo in the lead. Raptor in the chase. Voodoo flicks it in out of zone 1. Oh my god, flirt with the grass some more, pal. Crack on, Jesus Christ. Raptor struggling a little bit with proximity at the start of outside zone 1. Voodoo drops it into the grass going in and out of zone 2. Raptor's now sitting nicely in the proximity. This is great line mimicry from Raptor. You can see those tyres just overlapping as they go through the touch and go up to the hill now, coming through the last touch and go. You can see those tyres. That's why I like the wet, because you can see the tyres overlapping and stuff, and you can see how close on line procs and stuff. It's really nice. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is your instant replay. The only error I've seen from Raptor was just a little bit off in the chase to start with. Voodoo, he did drop a quarter of a tyre. You can see that black tyre strip in the grass and outside zone 1. And then he did drop going in and out of zone 2 completely. Raptor's a little inside going in and out of zone 2, but that's literally the only thing I can pick apart from it. And then the line mimicry here and the line in general from Voodoo in the second half is just bang on. So this is really nice and tidy. If Voodoo can clean up and you know, do a really good chase without hitting him and knocking him off the road, because you can tell Raptor's kind of sitting back a little bit. There seems to be a little bit jumpiness between these two. Right, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to jump on board with Voodoo. 4 lights and away we go. Here we go. Voodoo needs to use the half car allowance rule that he has that will keep him with max proximity. Raptor needs to put down a better lead. Here we go. Raptor flicks into out of zone 1. Raptor going deep, 2 tyres deep momentarily. It's a big error in outside zone 1 from Raptor there. Voodoo doing well in the chase, going in and out of zone 2 now. Raptor transitioning over, yeah, so it does transition over slightly wide there, which is a little off, but it's nothing drastic. Voodoo doing well in the chase here. Surging onto the door of Raptor across the finish. Here we go, instant replay brought to you by Dabby Energy. Now, big errors from both in the lead and the chase. It's going to be, well, not big errors in the chase necessarily. The chase is pretty clean. Voodoo closer on the chase though. This choke up is quite significant. But Raptor gets it back online, nice and tidy. Raptor's wide off of the inside clip there again, which is another thing, and he does drop a tyre on the curb on the touch and go as well. Voodoo's quite inside though in places as well. I don't know if Raptor gets that inside clip. Someone's going to have to, Bambi will have to confirm that with me if he gets that last inside clip.
Yeah. Tell you. What should I...
Yeah, you do what you got to do. Just keep me in the loop.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not just tyre drops. There was also the gap in the chase as well from Raptor in the first outside zone, which has also got to be accumulated towards. My mind is like, this is pretty cut and dry OMT. Like, pretty cut and dry. Like, there's no, you know, real big, there's no real big definer. They both made the mistakes. Raptor dropped 2 tyres in the lead. Didn't get the inside clip. But Voodoo dropped 2 tyres, 1 slight one and then 1 significant one. But got all of the clips and had a slightly better chase in general. Except from in the latter half he was a bit inside where he should have been more online. So it's like you're tossing fucking curbs at things all of the time. I'm going to put it back up on the stream one more time, hang on. Right, here we go. This is the first run, so we're gonna. I'm just gonna review this in my own mind at this point. I'm just gonna count fucking deductions at this point. I'm just gonna count it up because I'm curious. So Voodoo hits just the corner of the tyre, and that would, you know, show the whole tyre showing up there. And I'll show you with Raptor doing the same thing. He didn't drop half on a rumble, he dropped whole on a rumble, so he still gets half a tyre deduction for that. That's how that works. But also, look at the difference through the inside clip. This is the difference through the inside clip. Yeah, Voodoo does drop a tyre, but it also doesn't choke up Voodoo in any which way, shape or form. But look, way closer to the inside. This is a big difference between the 2 runs. And then the outside touch and go, it's just brush past it, right? There's another difference, right? There's another difference. Voodoo gets better on the inside clip, I think, on the lead. Touch and goes equal. Now you go here, proximity's better from Voodoo. This is 2 tyres. You can see there is 2 black tyres, 2 dark tyres, the same as there was a dark tyre for Voodoo. There is 2 dark tyres there for Raptor. That is a double drop. That is equivalently a double drop. And it chokes up. Can't say it's 1 tyre, there's 2 dark tyre marks. We just deducted Voodoo for the same thing. Right here, there is 2 dark tyre marks. But that is 2 dark tyre marks. He has tyre in the grass. I still think this is like, and to be fair, Raptor's not fully in the zone here as much as he could be. And then this is really far off the inside clip. Right,
yeah,
this is really far off the inside clip.
On the touch and go. On the
tyres on the fucking road? Well, no, it's not, because otherwise it's kicking up in the grass. Because that's why the grass is showing that it's wet on the grass. This is a full tyre onto the curb, which is a half tyre deduction. I don't think nobody drops on the inside. Does he reach the inside clip?
No.
Not fully, but he does get 3 points out of 4. He gets half a tyre on the rumble across the end. It's a half tyre on the rumble, right? At the end.
No, it was
it's full?
Yep.
Is that across the finish? Or is it before? I mean, that is fully on the rumble, yeah. I mean, I'd still put this as fucking OMT. Well, I mean, in my personal opinion. I'm a commentator. I don't know nothing about judging. JK. Let's give these guys a chance to do their thing.
Okay, I have my vote.
You have your vote?
Yes.
Everybody has to have their votes.
I do too.
Well, yeah. Tom?
Got a vote as well.
Okay, alright. In a 3, in a 2, in a 1, send it! Yeah, I had a feeling it might go which way, yeah. And that's just because...
For the double drop on both touch and go, slightly better chaser from Voodoo.
Yeah, I got no
And
issue
miss,
with that. I got no
miss
issue
a
with it,
couple
but
of
like,
the
I wouldn't have
insect
been
clip,
mad
yeah.
if it was an OMT. I wouldn't have cared if it was an OMT. But, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
the last call was a bit... I'm gonna have to look at your shit later on, Tom. You're gonna have to show me some shit.
Okay, guys,
Right, Raptor, I'm gonna talk to you about it later on. Let's just carry on with the event, because we've still got so much shit to do. We've still got one battle left of the top 16 to do. We've got Bambi and Milk on the track as well. Can we have Rianne on track for safety, please? Thank you.
I judge from the stream.
Well, you can't judge from the stream, because I'm fucking...
Okay, well, they are...
That's why there's Shiro, Tom,
Yeah,
and
okay,
Voodoo.
yeah, forgot.
Yeah, you don't need to judge.
Forgot, forgot.
No, I understand, and I want to look back it as well, because I want to see Tom's perspective and stuff and see how he's viewed it, because I need to understand it. But we'll look at it later, I can promise you. Let me just put this up for you on stream here real quick. Give me one moment. Sorry. But we will look at it, I promise you we will look at it. Don't worry. Everything will be looked at. Because I'm curious. Clem. There we go. So, there we go. That's your upcoming battle, ladies and gents. Let me just do this, do this, do this. Oh my god. My chair. Move. Thank you. Pain in the... Keiska. God. Right, I'm going on mute.
Do we have any commentators for this run coming up?
No, Voodoo, you can do it. You can do your best, alright? Just do your best. In regards to replays, Shiro send them over, yeah? And, yeah, you send them over to me, and then we'll review them after the battle afterwards. So we'll have answers afterwards, alright? Then there's no hold up. We are so far behind now because of all of the fucking like 5 minute timeouts and everything that's gone on. So, and the half an hour delay at the start of the stream from the first battle. So, yeah. Also, Clem leads first. I just realised I put it wrong on the stream. Clem leads first. I'll move it in a second. Sorry, I've put it back to front. My bad. I rushed it.
These two lined up. Send down the I believe this is the first rain event we've had of this season, so it's been interesting seeing how the drivers have been able to adapt and get 26B lined up for the line and 4 lights and be into the first turn. Common mistake so far has been keeping all your tires on the track, especially in the outer zone 1. So we'll see how Clem can cope with the sloppiness.
Speak up a bit, Voodoo.
Got 4 lights and be down. slick. Gets a little wide. Brings it back in good. 26 speed gets right onto the door. Good transition from third. Clem's going good right now. He's not making any big mistakes. He's keeping all of his tires on the road. Good angle right there against the touch and go tightly. Comes up through the inside, good angle. Good transition into the last touch and go and across the line. No major mistakes. He dropped a small tire. 26B had a pretty decent chase overall. He matched, lined well.
Some really good line mimicry from him.
Got close where he knew he could get close without risking too much.
Please,
Clem,
I can
he
barely
has
hear
room.
you. If I can barely hear you,
That's-
Stream cannot hear you. The brain
That's
is
as
so
good
loud.
as it's gonna get.
I'll have to
Yeah,
turn
the
you
rain
on.
might be loud for you. I'm still 6. This is about as loud as I'm able to get right now.
I will turn you off in a second. Bear with me.
Clem has room here to do better as long as he can stick it to the door, not make any mistakes. He's got quite a bit of room to improve against 26B's chase. We'll see how 26B can run a lead and see if he can't clean up that small tire drop. But other than that, the lead was pretty solid from D2S Clem. We have 4 lights and be underway for the second half of this. Clem getting a good run in, initiating a bit inside. 26B nail, ooh, bit of an irritation. As long as he can get back into it, and I think that's all she wrote. Just couldn't hold it. Clem spun, 26B carries on. As long as he doesn't zero, that'll be 26B moving forward.
Really unfortunate for Clem. Judging off the stream, it seemed like he had a somewhat decent lead. Still putting up a fight.
At D2S Clem, he had a decent lead. There was only really one small mistake. Nice video clips already. We'll get this battle out of the way and then we'll run clips and judge that run.
I'm muted! Sorry. Dory Bambi in
Yes, you
the
are.
chase position. Curdle Milk in the lead. 4 lights and away we go. Here we go. Sorry. Right, here we go. Dory Bambi in the chase position. Curdle Milk flicks in. Super aggressive. Wow, Dory Bambi. Oh no, Dory Bambi has a moment in the goal. No, it's over in the chase for Dory Bambi. Curdle Milk just needs to complete the run without zeroing to have quite an advantage over Dory Bambi. Oh, having a little bit of a wobble and a wobble from Curdle Milk. They can feel the stress is getting to him. He knows he just needs to finish the run. Here we go. Go on, Milky Boy. Oh, he's in up! Oh, I love it when people straighten in the middle of transition and like reinitiate halfway through. Love that. That's incomplete in the lead, pretty much. Guaranteed.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, he just put too much steering lock on, started to transition too early, and well, yeah, stuff happens.
Yep.
Sorry, let me get replay up. I'm just. Here we go, for your instant replay, we've currently got to listen to Milk's car revving like crazy. Shiro is a genuinely really good judge, but he only goes off what he's got, right? You got to bear that in mind. And there's something in Tom's POV that I haven't seen. There is something in Tom's POV that I don't know, that I need to look at for the first part of that battle with Wrapped Up. But unfortunately for Bambi, just touching the grass. Yeah, if you truly want biased comp to join the open lobbies, absolutely. Yeah, Tom generally is a really good judge. He sees things from a different perspective. That's why he's here, because he has his own perspective. Still goes by our rule book, but he still has his own perspective on how things should be. This is the moment for Milk where he's zeroed in the lead practically. Bambi, can you confirm if this is... Oh, wait, no, Bambi's on track. Can we get... Judges... Yeah, that is a complete reinitiate. Yeah, that's a complete reinitiate. There's no ifs and buts with that one. Right, here we go. 4 lights and away we go, ladies and gentlemen. I was about to say, Tom's been a judge with us for the last... I don't know, year at this point, and he's been... No, and it's never been an issue. So, it's just... He's seen something that I haven't, clearly. So I need to know what it is. We'll talk about it later. Here we go. Sorry, Bambi doing a great job in the lead position throughout zone 1. Big. Oh, I didn't quite see what happened here, to be honest. I need to watch this back because I did not see half of this battle. You've only got
It's
second
a straight
judge.
OMT.
Yeah, it's a straight OMT, right? Okay, cool. Can we just call it then? Can you just do a 3, 2, 1 OMT fucking right in the chat, please? 3, 2, 1, go.
No reason to really even...
Yeah, because they're both zeroed in the first run, so I don't matter. That's the rule that we have on that. If we can get these guys off track.
There's not enough to judge off of when you only have one run.
Yeah, I know. Okay, right. Clip that. Have you got? We've got clips for mine and Clem, right, as well? Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
they should be there.
Yeah, they're already here. Lovely. Right, cool. And we'll have the call between me and Clem straight afterwards. Let me just put these up on stream.
While they're driving down, we can go over that.
Well, I can't right now because I've already put it out. I'll get them to drive down in the meantime. Right, what was next on the list here? Sorry. Weird, man. So can we have Devil and Shiro on track, please, and Bambi and Milk? Rian on track for safety, yeah? We're going to be doing Phoenix Devil versus Shiro, which I will join the judging panel for that one. Tell Tom to unmute me when we go to judging, alright? Cool. Because it's Devil versus Shiro first. Alright? Let me just do this other recording. Sorry. I love the fact that the notification vanishes every damn time. So this is the second run. This is Clem in the chase. Ah, this is what happened to Clem. 8th gear in the wet? Yeah, no wonder that happened. Okay. Alright, now I know what happened. The rain is so slick.
Is there first battle?
Devil versus Shiro, first battle. Can you do a 3, 2, 1 on between me and Clem? Just make it official, please. Thank you. Tom. Can you tell Tom?
Tom, you putting in your vote for the Clem 26B battle?
Thank you.
There you go. Oh, no,
Oh,
that's
that
still
was
not
Clem. That was Clem.
it. You there, Tom?
Yeah, he's there.
There he is.
These guys are getting their way down the line. How are they not down the line? Stuff takes so long. Does Devil lead first or Shiro? That's a good question. Devil leads first. So this is
Devil.
your upcoming battle. Yeah, so this is your upcoming battle. Phoenix Devil in the lead. Hey guys, can we keep it civil in the chat please? Thank you very much. I understand you're upset, Jordan, but we need to keep it civil in the chat please, pal. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. Right, here we go. Phoenix Devil flicks in. Rory Shiro in the chase position, flicks in with it. Phoenix Devil's a little bit off the outside white line to start with, but Shiro also not right next to him off the initiation. There was a bit of gappage. Devil not getting all the way into outer zone 2. Does well on the inside clip. Shiro diving in onto the door now as they make their way up the hill. Shiro giving a little love tap just to say, don't worry buddy, I'm not going anywhere. This long R31, it's got a lot of room to play. Goodness gracious across the line, boys. A lot of room in the lead and the chase to make up. Second run is going to tell the story. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the instant replay brought to you by W Energy. Chaz, in regarding to seeing others from the judges' POV, that's done afterwards. That's why. Plus, I score every run afterwards anyway, so I always find out stuff anyway. Shiro does well in the chase, drops a little bit in the grass there. You can see it really unsettles the car. The car is mega long, like mega long. Shiro touching Devil onto the curbage there. Devil touching the inside curb with the front tire. I know, I'm just curious about that. But yeah, just There's a lot to clean up here between these two. Shiro can clean up some of the stuff Devil missed out on the lead. Devil can clean up a lot of the stuff that Shiro missed out on the chase. Let's have a good run, boys. Come on, Devil. Get to the line, please, pal. Why did Voodoo just type?
My bad. Definitely not just dropping my controller and pressing it.
That's funny. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. Here we go. Doshiro flicks in for the first corner. You can see it touching the brakes a little bit to settle the car in, but doesn't affect Devil in any which way, shape or form, so it'll only be a deduction. Phoenix Devil now diving in. Has to let that long body R31 get around. Dorishiro touching the brakes again. This affects Devil a little bit as Dorishiro's a little bit slow. Coming up the hill from that point onwards. Dorishiro very smooth on the angle. You can see the R31 just leaning over as Devil is just absolutely putting the busters to Dorishiro. Goodness gracious. Now this is battle. Tell Tom, well, I'll tell him a bit, but fine. Here we go. Instant replay. Phoenix Devil doing much better on proximity here in the chase position. A little bit smoother of an outside zone 1 from Shiro. You can see though the brake checkup definitely causing a little bit of an effect on Devil there. Devil dives back in though, unfazed by the long R31. Now the thing is with that little RX-7 is it looks like it's inside, but to be honest it's really not when it's that little compared to how long that thing is. So, you know, a touch inside in comparison is nothing in the grand scheme of things. Do you guys have votes?
I'm just watching it back.
Oh, okay. Tom, Bam. Tom, Timothy, Bambarino, hello.
Tom, Bam, you there?
How I watch from the stream? Okay. I didn't watch from the stream, guys.
Oh, you want me to review? I'll put it back on. So I'm just putting the runs back on the stream for the judges to see. Bambi wants to review the stream footage. Bit of separation from Shiro in the chase position through out of zone 1 all the way through up until out of zone 2. Devil doesn't fully get into out of zone 2, but Shiro was doing it with brake, so. And then there's a bit of contact from Shiro in chase position, pushing Devil a little bit wide.
Yeah, it's a bit of contact's what I'm looking at because Devil does a smooth run, and it does look like he snags Shiro's bumper a little bit on transition through the first inside, but it doesn't look to affect Shiro in any way, shape, or form.
What do you mean snag?
It looks
in
like
the
Devil
second run?
snags. Yeah, snags Shiro's bumper.
Yeah,
I
I think he does, but I believe that's because Shiro's considerably slower than he should be going up the hill because of the fact he was braking in out of zone 2. When he shouldn't be braking in out of zone 2. There isn't a decel there. Be braking. And it did affect Devil a lot. You can see that like Devil's not expecting him to be slowing down there. And you can see Devil dives in, but he has to like slow down considerably more, and that's why the snag happens. I put that entirely on Shiro. Judges are just deliberating in the meantime. I'm gonna
Yeah, I've got a vote.
Yeah, you've got a vote, I've got a vote. I mean,
Okay. I have a vote.
I don't yet. I'll need a minute or two more.
no worries, no worries. Do what you got to do, do what you got to do. I'm just loading the... just to showcase what the next battle is, we're going to be running the one more time between Curdle Milk and Dory Bambi. That's what's going to be coming up momentarily. We're just waiting on the results from Tom's vote here. We're just waiting on that, and then we'll be underway with the one more time. It's a great drive from both of them. Absolutely, it's a great drive. There's a couple of errors from both in lead and chase, but I definitely think there's a winner. Like, that's me personally.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Are you guys ready? In a 3,
Yep.
in a 2, in a 1. Send it. Yeah. Tom goes OMT. Chest down. Tom, what's the reason for the OMT? Just equal errors from both? He's gone mute again. Can't hear him again. Alright, ladies and
There,
gentlemen.
Tom.
So what?
What was the reason for the
Casper, he
OMT?
wanted a OMT explanation.
It was just too close to call.
Too close to
Yeah.
call. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's fair enough. I mean, it still goes in Devil's favour. Devil still takes home the win over Dorishiro, putting him into the top 4. Up against whoever wins this battle between Bambi and Curdle Milk. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. Oh yeah, it does. Cheers for that. I'll fix that. Got a Milk going a tyre off into the grass there. You can see he's having a little bit of an issues with the car in the wet. As the transition's over for the inside clip here, doing well now. Bambi doing well in the chase. Sticking right with Curdle Milk. Staying a safe distance, but definitely sticking with. Curdle Milk goes through for the transition for the last inside clip, doesn't quite get it. Dory Bambi finishing strong across the line. That's a great run. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. Here we go. Milk's practice is showing, absolutely. I mean, it's still a little inconsistent, still having issues, but his practice is definitely showing. Just goes to show you practice, even if you're not very good. Like, even if you're new, you know, and you're practicing, as long as you're practicing, you're going to do well. You know, you're going to at least do decent. Still struggling a lot with that Mustang by the looks of it, though. Still doesn't look friendly to drive. Yeah, Bambi just did a solid job in the chase there. Solid job. From what I saw, I wasn't entirely looking at everything. I was trying to multitask. Alright, here we go. We've got Curdle Milk in the chase. 4 lights and away we go. Here we go. No. Here we go. Dory Bambi flicks in to the first outside zone. Little touch of the grass from Dory Bambi. Similarly to Curdle Milk. Both falling out of outside zone 1 just by touch as he flicks over for the second outside zone. Not getting fully deep in. Does get the touching inside clip nicely. Makes his way out towards the touch and go. Milk struggling a little bit in the chase as he drops the tyre deep into the touch and go. Trying to pull in Dory Bambi now. It's not quite working for him by the looks of it. Sorry, Bambi, very smooth. Missed a little bit off the touch and go, but very smooth nonetheless. Bambi is a rain dude. Is that not obvious?
You got your vote.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is your instant replay brought to you by Dubby Energy.
Hold up.
Sorry, Bambi in the lead position. Does drop a tyre into the grass similar amount actually as well to Curdle Milk. Both dropping out of outside zone 1 a little bit earlier than what you want to see.
Yep.
Bambi doing well in out of zone 2, transition over for the inside clip. And then Curdle Milk just having a fatal issue here, just going a little bit too wide, dropping a whole tyre and a bit extra into the curbage. Smooth Bambi, very smooth Bambi, absolutely agreed. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have votes already confirmed. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, send them. And it will be Dory Bambi with the W. Absolutely. So we got Dory Bambi versus Phoenix Devil in the top 4. That's going to be spicy. Now we've got Jordan versus Voodoo. And myself versus Milo is after that.
I thought it was Rianne.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, shit, my bad. Sorry, wrong way around. I clicked the wrong button. Rianne versus Voodoo. My bad, Jordan, sorry. Got you confused. Rianne, Milk, you're on track for safety, please, mate. Thank you.
Okay. Back.
Yep. Hi, Bam. Good job. Well done. Smooth.
Yeah. Top 4.
Smooth.
Top 4.
Smooth.
Yes. Top 4. Yes.
Oh shit! I've just realised something.
Did you get on track?
No. Rianne,
What?
please beat Voodoo. Please.
Will do.
Thank you. Kick his ass. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get these guys down to the batting plate. We've got Rianne Daly in the lead first. Against Voodoo. Rianne definitely looking to cause an upset here. And take him into... Well, more than an upset, let's be honest. This would put him... This would put Rianne, if he beats Voodoo here, this is going to put him in line with Voodoo in the standings. So, a lot riding on this. A lot riding on this for Rianne. Rianne is actually in championship contention at the moment with this. So this is what we're looking at. Rianne Daly, E92, Voodoo, GT350R.
Bambi, who leads first?
Huh?
Rianne.
Rianne. Devil said coming for you, Bambi.
Hell
Game
yeah.
on, brother. Game on.
Yeah.
Hey, Milo. I wish you the best, pal. We're up next.
I'm wanting some Milo.
I know your money's on Milo, but I haven't lost to Milo yet this season, so it's okay.
You have to eventually, though.
I know, eventually. I don't want to lose to him yet.
Plus the rain is the deciding factor. What is it called? What's the saying? The rain is
The equalizer.
The equalizer.
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 Yeah.
Equalizer. There you go, Pop. Nice. Good job. Milo coming for the win. Absolutely. Rianne's just muting everybody. I'd imagine Voodoo's already muted everybody. He's very confident. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to be jumping on board with Voodoo here. We go 4 lights and away we go, ladies and gentlemen. No faffing about. We need to get the show rolling. Here we go. Rianne Daly getting the E92 spun up as he makes his way for the initiation. Throws into out of zone 1. Comes a little bit out, but does well nonetheless. Voodoo, by the looks of it, gave him a little bit of a love touch, which is probably why he touched the grass. Rianne touching the brakes, looking like he transitioned over a little too early there. But Voodoo doing well here. Actually, there's no lag between them. I think Rian went off on his own accord there, and the first tyre drop was on his own accord. Voodoo's not giving an inch of space to Rian though. As they go through the last corner now, all the way along the touch and go. Holy moly, people. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, you're in some replay brought to you by W Energy. Absolutely, Milo. Let's have some fun. Let's send it good and proper. Alright. Rian does well in first out of zone, to be honest. Yeah, I think Rian just kind of floats just a touch wide. And that's actually past the zone, but it's still a drop. Does just float just a touch wide. Doesn't quite get out of zone 2. That's a big scoring zone to lose out on too. That's a big scoring zone to lose out on. Dropping a tyre on the curb here from Rian. Voodoo follows along well as they transition over the top of the hill now. Good stuff from both of these guys. Good stuff from both of these guys as we go for the second run. Rian Daly is going to be in the chase position as who we're going to be on board with. This poor Falcon Tyres 150. BMW M3 E92 has suffered a lot of damage this season, but it's still looking like it's going to have fun. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. Here we go, Voodoo getting the car spun up as he flicks it into the first corner. It's a really good run up the hill. Rian struggling with a little bit of proximity as they go up through out of zone 1. But manages to get into the door, into the pocket by the end of outside zone 1 as Voodoo flicks it into out zone 2. Jesus Christ, Voodoo. No playing around from him today. Bit of a choke up there from Rian. Not backing off early enough. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yikes. In the regard of I'm scared.
Wow.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Just saying, I'm scared. I'm scared. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. Voodoo in the lead, Rian in the chase. Rian looking like he struggled a little bit off the launch. Milo, the people's champion. Oh my god, I love it when people say people's champion. That stuff makes me laugh, so makes me happy so much. I will say this lead from Voodoo is bloody mega, to be honest. Bloody mega. Little bit off the touch and go there. Inside's tidy. Did he get inside 3? Does. Holy Voodoo is good. In the rain, apparently a lot better than I thought he was. Apparently. That was a crazy good lead run. Jesus Christ. I think judges already have votes. Just to confirm. Yep. Bam. Tom.
Yeah. Yeah, both.
Tom, you're still muted. Can you tell Tom to unmute?
Tom, you are mute.
Yeah, you guys ready?
You got vote,
Yep,
yeah?
ready.
Okay,
Yep.
right. 3, 2, 1, send it! Yeah, that was...
Yeah, the lead.
I mean, Rian cannot complain though, because we've got top 8. You know, top 8's good for him. That puts Voodoo into the top 4. Bloody Nora, here we go. So we're going to have Dory, Bambi, Devil, myself and Milo all on track at the same time, please.
Okay.
Just as a heads up. It's Shiro, Voodoo and Tom judging this. So. Yeah, you guys know what to do. I know, there we are. Let me just put this up on the screen. Give me a second. I don't lead first because I'm second on qualifying. Jarring. Where is Milo? There he is. So Milo's going to be leading first, and I will be chasing first. I'm not looking forward to, but I will do the rest. This is your upcoming battle. Ladies and gentlemen, are we all on track? No, I'm the only one that's not on track. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Let me just put these down. Save the replay, get on track. Milk,
Yeah.
feel free to commentate.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, and just like, you know, get excited. Sound crazy. Go bananas.
It's your moment to shine.
Yeah, your moment to shine. Literally is this. This is your moment to shine, pal. Like, if this is your test. This is your test right here. Me versus Milo. Just go bloody ham, alright?
Alright.
Let the autism boom.
I shall do just that. Alright, as we said, this is the one to get hyped for. Milo, probably
Oh my
one of the
God.
best guys on Phoenix.
Now, oh, sorry, just
Out of the
one
four.
last thing. Just one last thing. The replays and stuff will be shown after the battle between Bambi and Devil, just so you're aware. But yeah, go on, carry on. I'm muting now. All right.
As I was saying, Milo, one of the best guys on Phoenix. Casper, the best guy on Addiction, without a doubt. He also created the team and hopes to dominate the championship, and he is doing just that. Past few rounds, Addiction has been in the top, so is Phoenix. This is a battle that I'm excited to see. One of the best controller drivers, one of the best wheel drivers. This is one to get excited for.
And both running rowdy engine swaps too.
I was about to say,
Yes,
you
they
can kind
do.
of chime in Voodoo where you want to. You two can kind of bounce off each other here. That'd be great.
Yep.
The Genesis with the Julia swap. Absolute wild sounding engine. And then you have a Hyra engine in the Supra instead of the 2J.
Enough torque to counteract the rotation of the freaking rotor.
Exactly.
I believe it's running around about 700 foot-pound of torque right now. Not real sure on that number, but it's well more
It's about
than
right.
horsepower.
More torque than horsepower, as the limit is 600 horsepower in this championship.
Get my lid pull
Graphic.
forward a little bit. There you go. He drives on third person, so he might be trying to see the light still. That's good enough. It
Yeah,
don't
that's
really matter on this, so
Right.
just run it.
Alright,
This is
4
a
lights
very
will
easy round
release.
to keep pace.
Milo and Addiction 26B as they fire up, get these engines, big ol' engines roaring down the hill. Milo flicks it in. Casper a little ahead of Milo. Milo doing the best he can to stick on. Ooh, there was a little bit of a touch there. Milo dropped the tire. Not sure if that was a lag touch or if Casper just surged too much. Great stuff from the both of them. Both of them doing as best as they can to put down the runs of their life into this top 4.
Oh,
Top
the
8.
graphic is up on the stream too.
It
Just
is.
have to take that off. Somebody forgot.
I'll fix it, don't worry. Sorry.
Thank you, Chaz. That was
Thank you, Chaz. I appreciate that, pal. Sorry. My bad, my bad, my bad. You'll see what happened in the replay.
Some good stuff from both of the drivers. Milo dropped the tire in outer zone 1, but then there was that contact from 26B. Not sure that was a lag touch, or if the surge was just too much. I think this can still go either way. I think all Milo really has to do, all Casper has to do is just put down a good lead, I think.
There's a lot of room both here. I think second
both
run is
ways.
going to be very telling of what goes on here. There's mistakes in both, and both
It's
have
all
a
up for
bit of
grabs.
area to make up for the other's mistakes.
Casper said he
Line back
wasn't
up,
going to
line
lose to
back.
Milo this round. Let's see if that statement sticks. 4 lights will release these two drivers. Down the hill. .26B flicks it in. Milo
Oh,
trying
goes
to get
through
onto
the
his
sheath.
door.
Doesn't stick it right away, but he gets into it.
26B flirting with the grass though. Flicking it in. Milo doing best he can to get on the door, but he's not getting as close as he might want to. Line mimicry is looking decent. We go up to this touch and go. Casper nails it. Coming to this inside clip. Flicking it in. I think that may be all that both drivers can do, and it's up to the judges to decide who takes it.
Good clean
Very
battle
good
from
stuff.
both.
Well, we'll talk.
Very good stuff from
We'll
both
see the
drivers.
replays and stuff momentarily. Let's just carry on with Dory Bambi and Devil in the meantime. Hang on. You got me tweaking.
Hmm.
Milo, you got me
Me?
tweaking, pal. You got me tweaking. I'm shaking with excitement. That was mega. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Dory Bambi versus Phoenix Devil, and it will be Dory Bambi leading first for this battle. I'm actually shaking. Hang on. I need a second. My brain can't cope right now. Hang on.
Think, Musabi, think.
I know, I'm getting there. Hang on. I had it ready, but it's not fucking loading. Load, please. There we go. Right, Dory Bambi versus Phoenix Devil. This is your upcoming battle. We're going to be on board with Phoenix Devil in the chase position. We're going to have to wait for the replays from the other battle in a moment. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. Here we go. Dory Bambi in the lead. Phoenix Devil in the chase. Here we go. Gotta love it when it rains. Absolutely. Woo! Oh, dude, wait, what happened? Wait,
no.
whoa. Phoenix Devil and Dory Bambi, they both spun.
Both
Wow.
independent.
Both independent spun.
That was wild.
What is going on?
I believe this was independent. I don't think Devil followed Dory in.
I think this, yeah, I mean, if Devil didn't spin, he would have hit him anyway, so. I mean, it doesn't matter, it's a 0-0. It's just going to go OMT. It's going to go OMT unless one of them zeros in the second run. If one of them zeros in the second run, it doesn't go OMT. But
This is gonna be one to watch.
yeah, absolutely. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Second run. 4 lights and away we go. There we go, Phoenix Devil throws it in. Dory Bambi in the chase. All they have to do is not zero, and they get an OMT. Because, to be honest, at this point you can't. It's not enough to judge off of one run. All Devil has to do is not zero. All Bambi has to do is not zero. I tell you what, Bambi's
This is a solid run from
I
both
know,
right now.
as well. I'd love to know what caused the spin for Bambi. I didn't see it. I just saw that he was spun.
He just dropped
I think he
and
just
over-angled.
Damn.
What a great run from both of them.
Yeah, literally, if that was like the
Yeah,
first run, it'd
that
be
shit
right
was
back.
amazing.
Jesus Christ. Right, do you want to confirm
Yeah, I
that
can.
3, 2, 1 in the chat here, please?
Definitely.
That will be
Yeah.
an OMT, absolutely.
I believe your clips might be in as well.
Yeah, no worries. Let's
go
put
there
those
or-
up on the stream. Let's put those
Do
up
we
on the
need
stream.
to reset or we just run them back?
You can just run those back, to be fair. Just have them sitting on the track. Wait for me to do this. I have a bajillion clips here now. This is great. Alright, here we go. So this is run 1 from me and Milo. This is run 1, by the way, of me versus Milo. Okay, and then we've got run 2. I have no idea what happened, to be honest, because I was in the lead and I didn't know. Do you guys already have votes for my battle bottoms?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Okay. In a 3, in a 2, in a 1. Send them. Just waiting on Tom.
Got a vote, Tom?
For Casper and
Sorry, what? Casper and
Vote
Milo.
For
Casper and
Casper
Milo,
and
yeah.
Milo?
Wow, it goes OMT.
OMT.
It goes OMT.
Complete
It goes
split
OMT.
decision.
Literal
This is
split
gonna be fun
decision.
to talk about
Literal
later.
split decision. Yeah, this is going to be fun to talk about. This whole round's going to be fun to talk about right now. Goodness gracious. To be fair, I
The good
agreed
thing
with
is that I have a
OMT.
12
To be
pack
fair,
here.
that contact coming through like out of zone 1, I was nowhere near him on my screen. Like nowhere near him.
But
It just sent him flying. So
This is, I assume, what happened between me and Raptor, and that's why I think it was only fair to run at OMT.
yeah. Yeah, it's literally the same situation, so we have to run out OMT because of that rule. Because you've
that
set
one
the
has
precedent.
so much more to it. I'd love to talk about it later too.
There was a good battle nonetheless. Right, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's run the one more
Yeah, it
time
was
between
good.
Dory Bambi and Phoenix Devil. Now they've had a chance to cool off. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
These two don't even wanna reset, they're just ready to
Laps,
get right
and
back
away
at it.
we go. Here we go. Yeah, we're not even going to reset because there's no point at this point. There's a lot to talk about in that battle, to be fair. I had a good lead though, so I was quite happy. Here we go.
Yeah, there was...
Dory Bambi flicks in to the first corner. See there, this is tidy. This is more the Bambi we know and love. Look at him go. Devil finally
Devil's
creeping
getting right in there.
There we go. Oh, Devil screw. He was flirting with the rear bumper of the Alfa Romeo there. Absolutely rubbing bumper to bumper with Dory Bambi. Here we go. As they get all the way up to the touch and go now. Dory. Oh my God. This is what no lag drifting looks like in GT.
This is
Dude,
what
I'm
we
the
want to see
secondary
right here.
driver.
This is honestly
This
every
is
round.
drifting in the rain in GT. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah, literally. Jesus Christ. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Here we go. 4 lots have released them. This is your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. I will say, Bambi, you are a menace in the rain. An
Bambi's
absolute menace in the rain. Dude, the lead is just so smooth. Like, it's
Devil
so smooth.
showed up in the chase.
Yeah,
run
absolutely.
here,
But, like,
too.
here's the thing, though. And this is what I was talking to, like, this is what we mentioned in driver briefing, obviously. If the lead is really good, it's going to open up the door for the chase to come in.
And allowed the
And
mimicry
Bambi is
so
just
well,
allowing
there's no
him
need
to be
cut line
right
or
there.
anything.
Exactly. Yeah, Bambi's just allowing him there. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what we want to be seeing. He's doing everything we want to be seeing. Devil's doing everything we want to be seeing. It could have been a bit closer in the first outside zone. That's the only real thing that I can really pick apart on here. Bambi could have been a bit better. Bambi could have been bit better in outside zone 2. Outside zone 2, it could have been a bit better. But it's like, I mean, that's all it is. You know? But everything after outside zone 1 from Devil, flawless. Nearly. Nearly flawless. This is a fantastic battle, ladies and gentlemen. This is to go to the finals, don't forget. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go for the second time. But it's one more time. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have it large. Dory Bambi in the chase position. Phoenix Devil in the lead as they go out of the gate now. Dory Bambi gets up to speed with Phoenix Devil as he flicks in for the first corner. Phoenix Devil doing well to get into out zone 1 finally. Dory Bambi nice and close in the proximity as they make their way over for outside zone 2. Devil throws it in nice and deep into outer zone 2. Oh my goodness gracious, what are they doing? As Dory Bambi flicks over as they go for the inside. This is so smooth from both of these drivers. They are just wheel to wheel, bumper to bumper. Just absolutely on the limit. Here we go. A little bit of a wobble there from Bambi, but he doesn't lose the proximity that Devil did lose. Oh my goodness gracious, what
T300
a
brothers
run,
right here.
boys. Great stuff.
Can y'all believe this guy?
ADST last season, Bambi got
Oh,
third,
you
didn't
Replay,
he? He got
replay,
third.
replay, just
Garden.
replay.
I've got it,
Good
it's
time.
up. Here we go, instant replay on your screens right now. Presented to you by W Energy. This, I will say, Bambi had much better proximity in the first outside zone, but, and I will say, but, Devil also got a slightly better outside zone 2. And they're both equally opening up the door for the chase to be there. I think Devil had a
It was
little bit more
Buttery
aggro.
smooth.
I don't know, actually, the proximity is pretty equal across the both of them, and the line mimicry
Very
from Bambi is so fucking
It's
good.
ridiculous.
Like, there's a little wobble, you know, here at the end, but it's a tiny little wobble in the grand scheme of things compared to the distance in proximity of the last corner from Devil. I mean, this is just splitting hairs, isn't it? You got to pick one here. You got to pick one here. We haven't
Put
got
the
time
first
to go
one
over
in.
to you again. I'm going to. We haven't got time to go over to you. There is a winner here. There is a winner here. Pick one. Like, find it. Find the winner. If you cannot find the winner, fair enough. But there is a winner here. Devil man, you have shown up, pal. You have shown up. Bambi has shown up. Both. Do you know what? To be fair, outside zone 2 between them was both pretty equal.
It was.
That was not.
The only
as much
thing
of a
I'm looking
difference
at
as I thought.
is it looks like Bambi has a little bit of an angle up going into touch and go, and Devil boops him out into it a little bit.
Where? Which touch and go?
Bambi going
The
into
last one?
first touch and go. No, first touch and go.
No, he stays on the same angle the whole time.
The other thing I'm looking at is Devil has a late transition in his lead going into the last inside, and he doesn't transition until a little bit after the inside, and that's
Yeah,
where
I
the
know. We
bobble
know.
from
We
Bambi
know.
comes from.
Wait, Bambi dropped on entry. Oh, he skimmed the grass on entry. That's not a fucking drop, motherfucker. That's a skim
Where are we looking?
on entry. Like Bambi,
Entry.
literally on the curb. Like flicks it onto the curb and just skims the grass a touch. Like just a
I
touch on the
don't
grass.
see that on my screen
Okay,
at all.
well, I've got it on stream. But I mean, outside zone 1 was near perfect from Bambi as well, which is like it'd come off a little bit towards the end. Devil did similar, but Bambi was closer. So
I have a vote.
you have a vote.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm looking at it again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
And
gonna
this
replay.
comes down to two things. Initiation.
Wait until everybody's ready to put votes. Then you can talk after.
Alright.
Let me just
I
put
was
the second
just
run on the screen.
going through my
No.
thought process for the
No, don't
judges.
say shit yet.
Alright.
Bambi does incur a 1 point deduction for that little nick on the grass. Like a 1 pointer. But, I mean, it's a 1 point, it's not going to make any difference in this battle here. The line mimicry is so good from both of these two. Fucking
Yeah.
hell. You can just,
And the
like,
leads
I
were
love
equally
seeing
smooth.
these, I love seeing these tyre tracks on the floor. Because you can really see how well people are mimicking. It makes it really obvious. Like, give us tyre marks in the game, please.
Tom, what are you thinking?
I want the side on camera. Give me the side on
I
camera.
have
I
both.
vote.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Shiro, have you got a vote?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Alright. 3, 2, to go into the final. 1, here we go. Wait, did Tom put
Tom?
his vote in?
You ready?
There it is.
And
Alright.
it's Dory Bambi going to the final.
This
and
was
this
so
is.
close.
And
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna.
love
Okay.
you, bro.
Here,
Wow.
That was a
yeah,
great
Devil, that was
battle.
an unreal battle.
Love you, bro.
Yeah, that was an
Good
unreal
shit,
battle.
Devil.
That was an
Wow.
unreal battle. That was an unreal battle. I have to say, the only difference for me was Bambi was earlier into outside zone 1 and closer in outside zone 1. And that's your big scoring zone.
That wasn't my thing as much as Devil transitioned
Can you get up track
after the last
Or Brienne.
inside.
Whichever one.
His transition was very late
little past
going
it.
into the last touch
From
and
my point
go,
of view,
and
it
that's
was-
where that little wobble from Bambi came from, because he wasn't expecting that late of a transition from Devil. But it was such a little minuscule difference.
It's
I mean,
it's
you're
kinda
you're
like,
splitting their hairs.
in
Devil,
things.
by the way,
Yeah.
you've still got third place battle, so don't
Yeah,
leave.
don't go anywhere.
We know you like to leave
What a
quickly, so don't leave.
Great battle.
You've
That
got
was a
Devil- or, you've-
fantastic battle. You've got
was great.
whoever. Wait, dude. Here's the thing. We've
Oh.
still got this top 8 battle,
Yeah.
right? And
So
then
there's a chance
top
that
4
he could
battle.
still have Milo.
Me or you.
Okay, so yeah, this is a stacked top 4.
Yeah,
either way.
it's just
This is to
disgusting.
go.
It's just disgusting.
The winner of this goes against Voodoo.
Yeah, the winner of this goes against Voodoo, and then the winner of that goes to the final, and then the loser goes against.
Loser of that
Yeah.
goes against.
Yeah,
Bam-
obviously
or,
third place
Devil.
battles first, right? We do third place battle first, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
There'll be a bit of a split
Yeah,
up in between.
this is good. This is good.
Hang on.
Most of my predictions are actually right for this bracket.
I'm glad I didn't make any
Milo leads
predictions.
first.
Alrighty, we'll get these two down to the line for their OMT. There will be a call at the end of this.
Devils come in the last couple of seasons, though.
This is the
Like-
first I think
Like
I've
he's a
really seen
newer
him drive
wheel
on
driver.
rain.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
I
a newer wheel
can't
driver.
think
It's not
of
like
a
he's been on
time
it for a while.
No,
He's
exactly.
competed on the rain, and he's really showed up in the rain this time.
I remember a few weeks after you guys told me that he had a wheel. I saw him drifting in a lobby and he was looking so smooth. I was like, oh, I guess he's taking a break from the wheel. And then it come to find out that actually that
I
he got
think
that
he
good
had a
so quick.
G29 for a short period before he got his T300, like a year before or after a year, before the year he was on controller or something like that. So he had previous wheel
Some
experience,
but it's still there.
not
so.
really. But yeah, he picked up it really quick, and he's really
Hey Milo, I'm just gonna say this right now, brother. I wish you the best. And GG's regardless of the result. This is
We don't want to see any weird touches. We don't want to see any
I am calling a half,
spinning out.
like I am calling a double honk, just in case. But if I will eliminate it if I can get close to him. If I can't, I'm calling. Because there is a bit of shake from Milo.
Everything looks good on my end right
Nope,
now.
it's fine.
So
Yeah.
we'll see this.
I don't know. It just looks a bit funky on my end.
Yep.
I don't know.
Have your glasses on?
Yeah. I'm not blind. Don't worry. But if I can get close to him, I'll revoke my double honk the same way I normally do. And I am going to attempt to get close to him. He's not getting free riding. That. Actually, fuck the double honk. Fuck it. Fuck the rule. Fuck.
I was gonna say, dude.
Fuck it. I'm just going to send it. I don't care.
You can't.
I just don't
be-
care. I just...
Just remember, if you're close the whole time, the lag can't have a chance to get a thought.
Alright, well,
So
Milk,
just
Voodoo,
stick-
take it.
Alright, 4 lights. Whenever the safety car is ready, we'll release these 2 drivers for their OMT. This is a battle I'm pretty sure everybody
for the
wants to see.
finals.
For the finals. No, this is to go to top 4.
Yeah, you're right.
This is for this is for top 4 as Milo flicks it in.
Sticks the
Getting on-
initiation, both of them.
Yes, they do. Casper, as you just heard, giving it his all. Milo giving it his all. Casper is all over the bumper and door of Milo. Milo's pulling away from him a little bit, but nothing too much. Milo washing a little bit. No, only a half tire drop on that touch and go. Not enough to give him a deduction. We flick into this final touch and go. Great stuff from
26B
both.
having nothing in the chase. Yikes, that was almost
Milo
sketchy
dropped
at
2
the
tires on the end. No, he did. It was before
Yeah.
the bridge.
end. Everybody got through, but there was...
I was about to say the finish line's
was
the
a
end of the
drop.
curb.
Yeah,
It is?
he got through. There was a drop from Milo there, but, you know, that's neither here nor there after we see the second, or before we see the second run. Great chase run from 26B in that. Milo doing a very good job in the lead to give all the opportunities. Did drop a small bit in outer zone 1, but he corrected it very quickly. It's only a small bit of deduction there. And then
Nothing too bad for Milo.
we'll have to see what he did at the end. It looked like he pulled another gear and it just opened the car's arc up enough that he got out onto the curb, and once he was on the curb he just had no grip. But
Yeah, I
That
think
was-
that's what happened.
very end, we'll see how
He
that
did.
actually...
Pretty sure he did drop a tire past the curb, but it's not for me to judge. 4
I think
lights.
he might have, but we'll have to look.
Yeah, it's not for me to judge. All Milo's got to do is put down a good chase. Hope Casper makes some similar mistakes. All Casper's got to do is perfect this run. Here we go then as they flick in. 26B absolutely nailing that first outer zone.
Pulls off a bit. He gets back.
Pulls off a bit, but he nails the initiation. Into the transition. 26B sticking it. Pretty much telling Milo he is not letting him have this battle. Going out to the touch and go. Both drivers doing really well. Milo getting that proximity and that line mimicry very well. Very good stuff from both of these drivers. None of them want to give it up. Good runs from both of them.
We'll get replays and see how this goes, because
Yeah, we need.
there was a
I wanna
lot
see
in
the
this.
replays on those.
I love you, Milo! I love you.
Good stuff from both of you
Oh,
guys.
that was fun.
Really good stuff. I'd
That
rather have to judge
was-
off a bunch of tiny errors than a bunch of big errors, though. That was,
That was
really
fun.
good stuff from both of them.
That was
fun.
mega.
That was fun. That was
And
really
we've already
fun.
got video clips.
Oh, yes!
Yes, we do.
Let's go. I'm shaking.
That was
Like
mega
shaking,
from
shaking. Oh, mate. What a run, Milo. Mega, mega, mega. That's from earlier. That's this one. Alright, so this is run 1 then. Okay. I'm gonna shut up now. I'm kind of standing up. I'm excited. I've got adrenaline rush like crazy. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like, this was mega. This felt so good.
Very good stuff from both of the drivers.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought I hit him there, to be fair, but I didn't. Thank fuck.
No, you
There's
had.
no contact.
I was
flawless
so scared to touch him because like if I get too close, I'm gonna whack his rear end, and because
Yeah,
I'm on
I'm
more
pretty
angle.
sure you had a flawless chase run.
Oh come on, there's one more.
Yeah, see there.
Oh come on. Yeah, that was way past the line at that point. It doesn't matter. The little love tap across the line don't hurt no one. We're in the ring. It's fine.
Oh,
He does drop onto the curb and over into the grass a little bit on the curb, but
I'm not gonna lie. I had an absolute on the limit entry.
yeah, but you do fall out.
Yeah, I know. I fell out. I felt it, but like I was on the fucking limit. He got me on the limit. He didn't get free. You know what I mean? It was on the limit the whole time. Is the second clip there?
Yep, it
Yeah.
just sent.
Nice. Lovely. GG's, Milo. Hey, look, Milo, I love you, brother. You're always so much fun to drift with. Low-key. You're always so much fun to drift with. I am literally, like, I can't stop shaking. I can't stop shaking. So damn good. Oh, my. I'm standing up. I can't sit down. I cannot sit down. Yeah, that was all of the limit on the lock.
look at this entry.
That was all of the lock. It was
On the
all of
limit,
it. It was
yeah.
all of the lock. Literally couldn't give it anymore. Like, Milo makes you drive that hard. It's just incredible. He's an incredible driver. Absolute incredible driver.
Tom, do you have a vote?
Yep.
Bambi?
Is Bambi muted?
Bambi might be.
Yeah,
muted.
sorry. Yep.
Alright. Milk, call it. 3, 2, 1. Call it.
All right, judges, put your votes in 3, 2, 1. Send them. And it will be 26B. Moving on to top 4 against
Not
Voodoo.
unanimous, so that was close.
It's not unanimous.
No, not unanimous.
T-
Interesting.
T-Gray wanted Milo to win that one.
GG's, Milo.
Good
I
stuff.
love you, brother, bruv. Love you, brother. Love you, brother, so much. Voodoo, get the
Good
fuck on
stuff
track.
from both of you guys.
Get the fuck
Oh,
on-
it's like
Now
this.
this-
now,
Yeah.
man.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is the
it's me
battle.
and you now, boy. Oh, okay.
This
And then we
is
go to
the
fight,
battle.
and then we go to third place battle. We'll have third place battle on track as well, please, which
Who
is.
leads?
Oh wait, we don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have
No.
we'll have third place. No, because third place battle doesn't work. Who leads between me and
No.
you? You do.
Voodoo.
You
Voodoo
lead
does.
first. Yeah, you lead first, which is beneficial to you. So fuck you. And then we can do third place and final straight afterwards, and it's the end of the night at that point.
It's been a long night.
Whew,
Rain has not made it easy on anyone.
that was mega, Milo.
rain's the equalizer.
Absolutely mega. What a great job from you. Whew.
Dip on some water. Man.
I take it the win over Milo is because of drops, right? I'm guessing that's the literally the only
And
thing.
and the different and a little separate from side clip 1 to the touch and go
From Milo or
from Milo.
right?
Alright.
All right,
Here we go, ladies
Milk,
and gentlemen.
take it away. It's all yours. You can have as much
I'm
fun
gonna
with it
go.
as you like. All right.
Alright. First day, you can't knock me too hard. Alright. Voodoo in 26B. This was one of the battles on my prediction, and this is one that I'm very excited to see. Both of these guys very egotistical against each other. This is gonna be for a championship contention as much as it is bragging rights. Excuse me, stuttered, right?
When it's me and Voodoo, it's always bragging rights.
It's always bragging rights. It's the championship, but more so bragging rights.
He hasn't beat me all season yet.
He hasn't.
No.
This is very true.
Maybe the rain
Voodoo.
is what separates us.
Yes, that is very true.
Maybe.
As we said before, the rain is an equalizer. And you can...
Also,
look at
Tom,
other
your clips
motorsports
are
as
sending
well.
incredibly quicker than I. It's so nice.
I don't always do, right?
Bro, they're-
I was gonna say,
they're
mine are
landing.
taking forever compared to him.
This is going to be a battle I think everyone wants to watch. Or at least everyone that knows the relationship between Voodoo and 26B. Whenever
Teaching
safety
him.
car is ready, 4 lights. 4 lights will release these two drivers. Both very good drivers. As we roll down the hill, Voodoo looking to show up and beat his teacher, flicking it in, 2 outer zone 1. Voodoo sticking it on the line, Casper getting as close as he possibly can to his door, letting Voodoo know that he is not going to win this one. Looking it over, Voodoo drops a little bit, but it's not, I don't think it's going to be too much, unless Casper puts down one hell of a lead. Going to the touch and go, Voodoo hits it nicely, washing a little bit wide, but draws in at the end, misses the inside clip all the way out to the touch and go across the line. Good stuff from both drivers. This is very good stuff from both drivers. .26B trying to not leave any room for error. Voodoo trying to drive as hard as he possibly can. Will Voodoo put down a good enough lead? Will 26B make a similar mistake to Voodoo? Or was that tire drop not even enough to count as a mistake? Here we go then, as the drivers will line back up in front of the safety car, switching spots around. Casper will lead, Voodoo will chase. And I'm sure, as we all want it, as Casper wants it, to have it large, 4 lights will send him away. Down the hill. Ladies and gentlemen, this is to go to finals. Will it be 26B? Will it be Voodoo? Let's see, as Casper flicks it in, nailing it on the white line, but he drops a tire. Voodoo's dropping a tire as well. Is that going to be detrimental to 26B? I don't know. All 26B really has to do is just stick it out. I think those are both equal tire drops there. So I'm pretty sure all Voodoo really wants to do now is just stick a better chase run. Is Casper getting out to that white line? Yes, he is. Then we got to climb in for these 2 inner clips. These are a little tricky to get right, but not for these guys. Going over the rumble across the line. Very good stuff from both of these drivers. And I can assure you that both of these guys are pumped beyond belief. Now it's up to who will get the bragging rights.
Sweaty
will
bastard.
it be Voodoo? Will it be 26B?
Sweaty bastard.
Who will take it?
Oh, come on, where'd you go?
Oh, sorry. I got off track because, you know, smart.
I'm fiending for replays.
Yeah, me too. I want to see this.
There it is.
I have it
I want
both.
to see it
Just
again.
Yeah, King, I have no
They're
idea what
taking
you were
too
talking
fast.
about with Milo 100% pound. He dropped tyres, I didn't. And I opened the chase up more for him, so yeah, sure.
Who's that?
King boosted saying Milo won it by like a country mile. Interesting comment.
I got it both already.
Okay, good. Wait. I haven't got clips yet. Just give me
Yeah,
a
we do.
second.
I'm
Fine,
watching
fine.
it.
Oh wait, what?
Okay.
I've got 1 clip, I don't have 2 clips. Or
Yeah.
is this 1 clip? No, it's just 1 clip, okay. Alright, here we go.
Beautiful stuff from both of these guys.
I knew I did that wrong.
Voodoo,
Oh, you dropped
Voodoo
a tire
dropped,
and
but
all.
so did.
You dropped
Yeah.
a tire as well.
Yeah.
I thought you were spinning
Voodoo-
there. I'm not gonna lie. I was
Voodoo
so scared.
dropped.
I was so scared. I backed off because I thought you spun on the inside, and then it corrected itself. I was just like, I'm praying here. Oh dear. No inside clip.
Yeah, I knew I did that wrong.
All right, where's the second clip? Oh, it's processing. It's processing. Fuck. All right.
I'm about to fight PlayStation right now.
Yeah. Same. Oh man, I can't
I'm
sit
on my
down.
third bottle of water.
For the first time in my life, I can't sit still. Like at all. Like I can't even sit. I can't even like stand still. I'm like skipping from left to right to left to right to left to right. Just wait. Oh, notification. Video clip. Let's go. Oh, fuck Voodoo, I love you. Did you do the thing? On
I did the
initiation.
thing.
You did the thing on
I
initiation.
did the thing.
You did the
I
thing.
was so scared to do it in the wet, but it worked.
Yeah, I don't know how I lived there a little bit, to be honest with you. Didn't affect you too much, though. That's good. This felt so good. Please tell me this was good. Oh, yes. I'm happy.
Good runs. Good runs.
Alright. Milk, call it. I don't even want to look. I'm going to turn around. I don't want to know. I can't.
Judges even have votes
Right.
yet?
I don't know. They said they had votes, didn't they? I
Do-
don't know. Did they?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
All got votes?
Is this
All
cut-
In 3.
Oh.
Wait,
I
wait,
can't
wait,
look.
wait,
I
wait.
can't look. I can't look. I can't look.
I don't want to.
I don't. I'm not looking. I'm turning
Need
around.
to
I'm gonna wait
know.
until all of the results are in. Tell me when the results are
I'm
in, and
still
I'll
in
turn
VR,
around.
so I'm just closing
Wait, I'm
my eyes.
typing.
In
Alright,
3.
Wait.
Wait.
Wait, 1 second, I'm just
We're
typing
waiting.
it. Alright, I'm ready.
We ready? In 3. In 2. In 1. Send them.
Yes!
And it will be Voodoo.
Let's go.
That makes it
There's
into
always
the
a
final.
first time.
That was unexpected.
Yeah, I'm surprised at that one.
That
to
was
be honest.
unexpected.
I'm not.
I am.
The rain was the equalizer. Voodoo wanted to beat Casper.
So that means I got
and he
Devil.
finally did it.
I got Devil.
Yep.
I'll take Devil. You've got Bam. Yeah, you got Bam, right? So it's me and Devil.
I've got Bam.
That's fine. We're gonna watch that back later. I'm gonna show you some shit.
I'm fine with that.
But yeah, that's fine. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Third place battle. Myself and Devil. And we'll also have... Oh, we can't have Devil. We can't have Bambi in that on track as well. Devil said gloves
Gloves
on.
on.
Nice. He's
Nah,
taking it
you ain't getting
serious.
that.
He's taking it serious.
Oh, he's talking. His gloves are going on.
Oh,
I see. He's got his shoes and freaking gloves on now, I bet.
Okay. Fucking hell, here we go again. I'm sweating. Actually sweating.
Me too.
I want this livery on the podium so bad. Like it's all I want. I
Put
just
it
want
on
the livery
there.
on the podium.
Just park in the back.
Put it on there.
Yeah, just
Have it
park like,
large.
as an spectator in the back.
Yeah, okay.
Here you go then. 26B versus Devil. This is for the final podium spot before the finals.
Devil leads first, by the way.
Yes. Yes, it does. It's the interesting thing. When you're all the way at the bottom, you qualify second, you're chasing first every single round. From top of 16 all the way to final. As these drivers make their way down the hill, over to the gate. 26B, absolutely beautiful
Getting
livery.
some tandems in with Devil in the safety car.
Devil's getting some lead practice. Right. Here we go then. Safety car will park up. As will the two drivers. Devil leading first. 26B chasing. This is for your third place spot. 4 lights will release both of these drivers. 26B battling an RX-7 with a 26B in it. Here we go then as Devil spools up that 26B, flicking it in. Devil missing most of outer zone 1, getting that second half of it, doing as best as he can as he flicks it over in the outer zone 2, doing way better than he did in the first outer zone. 26B doing best he can, has a little bit of a surge on him, tells him he's not going anywhere. Here we go then up the hill. This is a tricky part of the section, especially in the rain. 26B staying on the door, across the finish line. Great stuff.
Great angle from Devil in a couple of spots, but it also did look like he had a few waivers. But we'll see how it ends up.
I just cannot speak today. Oh my. What do you think of that? Co-host who can't even commentate because he keeps stuttering, tripping over his words.
You're doing good.
No, it's not knocking on myself. But do the best I can.
Think, boy, think.
I think too much.
We rack them, rerun them for second half.
Here we go
26B's
then,
got a
all-
bit of room to make up for in the lead, and Devil's got to put the pressure on here.
All
There's not a lot of
26B
room
has to
for
do
him
is lay down a better lead than Devil did. And whenever safety car is ready, 4 lights will release him down the hill. 26B looking for a better lead than Devil had. Devil looking to make no space for 26B. Here we go then as we send it towards the first outer zone. Casper flicking it in, nailing it in outer zone 1 again. Let me tell you, 26B is doing great as he drops a little bit of a tire. Not too much to give him a deduction. Excuse me. How does it do? Devil! Devil's off! Devil's straight in the chase!
No.
That handed it straight to 26B.
As long as he can finish it out.
As long as 26B finishes his
The
run
fat
out.
lady has not sung yet, but I think we're about there.
As long as,
Yes.
yeah, 26B crosses the line and gives it straight to 26B. Very unfortunate for Devil. Good battles from both of them, but unfortunately it did not go Devil's way.
Hey, Devil, let's get some
26B
drift
taking
nuts real
out.
quick. Hang on. Just real quick. Hold it. Fine. We've got first clip too, so. Come on.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 26B is your podium sitter.
So Bambi,
Yeah.
how you feeling?
Stop it. Bobby, don't let him.
Man, I'm ready.
Devil put his gloves on.
Devil is
ready.
definitely not feeling
The final.
the greatest.
Devil
Hey,
put his
Devil.
gloves on.
Much love, brother. Much love.
Oh,
Killed it. Smashed it.
Absolute killing.
Right, let's
it tonight,
have a look at
but
clips.
Unfortunate way for it to end.
Yeah. Happens. This is run 1.
It's good stuff from both of them.
Devil was really nice to follow, except from when he kept checking angle in the lead. I was like,
He
he had a
was
couple of
throwing
checks.
it.
He had a couple of checkups on me. I was just like, okay, it's fine now.
He was tossing it.
I did not leave any room on this fucking transition, by the way. I felt his front bumper, like I felt his rear bumper on my front bumper the whole way through. Like the whole way through. It was mental.
There's
Just
some
waiting
great
for that
stuff from
last
both of you.
notification, and then yeah.
As they say, it ain't over till the fat lady sings.
How many
but
RMTs have there been tonight? Like
I think
6.
we've hit it.
Quite a few.
There's been a few.
There's been a fair fucking chunk, yeah.
It's not over till the fat lady sings.
But I think
Devil put the gloves on, and Casper said, "We're
Yes.
taking them off."
mhm. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
uh-huh.
Can you two both get on track and be prepared when this clips finishes? Thank you.
Yep.
Bambi versus Voodoo. This is not what I predicted.
I didn't even drop a fucking tire. You said I dropped a tire. I didn't even drop a tire.
No,
That was
you
fucking
didn't.
perfect. There was no grass at all. No dark patch on the grass. Oh, devil.
It was a tiff.
Ah. That's unfortunate.
But he sent her.
Oh, he definitely
Didn't
sent
quite
it.
send her the right way.
I respect it. Hey, devil. Much love, brother. Much love. You killed it. As per usual. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. This is your finals battle. We have
Voodoo.
Dory Bambi versus Voodoo.
Voodoo's chasing his second win. Bambi is looking for his first this season.
As
As a
first
wild
ever.
card.
First ever.
Really?
Yeah, it's his first ever if he gets it.
Well, there you have it. No pressure on either of them, right?
Yeah, nah, definitely not. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh. I got my money on Bambi. I reckon Voodoo's
I
gonna
haven't-
bin it.
I haven't
I reckon Voodoo's gonna bin it. Pushing too hard. Because Bambi is the definition of silky smooth. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
And
But
half
this-
the battle is just Voodoo knowing about that.
Yeah, I know. Good night,
Getting
devil
in his
man.
head.
Good night.
Well, the man said it. Bambi chasing his first win ever as a wild card, not even competing for more than half the season. Voodoo chasing his second win, and this will push him further up in the championship. This puts him even closer to winning it, doesn't he?
If he wins this, he'll go ahead of. He'll go to 406. Don't forget, by the way, everybody, driver of the day vote in Discord at the end. We're gonna put the top 4 drivers in. You gotta vote for your driver of the day. Although I feel like everybody already knows who it is, or everybody knows who my vote is.
Of course we do.
It's Bam. Bam is
Voodoo.
my.
Oh, what?
Nah, Bam's driver of the day,
Wait,
bro.
sure,
Bam
who
is
leads?
driver of the day.
Bam's gonna be mine.
Yeah, Bambi leads. Bambi leads. Bambi leads.
I want to see
Who leads,
Bambi
Shiro?
get it. Going
Bambi.
up as a wild card.
Can you tell him Bambi? Can someone tell him Bambi leads? Bambi already knows. That's fine.
He already knows.
Voodoo figured it out. Or
Bambi's a legend. He knows what's going on.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for potentially the second to last time, here we go. 4 lights and away we go down the hill and back up we go. Here we go. Out of the gate, Dory Bambi in the lead position. Addiction Voodoo in the chase. Addiction Voodoo giving Bambi a load of space off of initiation. Dory Bambi doing well on us. Oh no, he's binned it! He's binned it! Bambi, finish the run.
no way.
Bambi, just
All
finish the
Bambi's
run.
gotta do is finish the run.
All Bambi's
Bambi,
got to do is
please.
finish the run. I hope he can't hear me. I really hope he can't hear me. I really hope he can't hear me. Bambi,
Just
finish
drive, Bambi.
the
Drive.
damn
That's all you gotta
run.
do is drive.
Please. Just
Bambi, please.
put him in the
Just
ground.
drive, man.
Dude, listen to how smooth that GTA M is spinning up. And across
I'm
the line,
shaking.
Bambi might actually
I'm
win his
freaking
first
shaking.
round.
Oh my god.
Bro, I can't imagine the stress Bambi's brain is under right now. Oh
This is
my
falling.
god, can
This
I just
is
clarify?
falling.
I called it. I called him binning it.
Well, I tried the thing.
You were miles away
Yeah,
from
and
the
the
thing.
thing.
Oh.
This looks like it's going the way.
Oh,
Dory Bambi.
Shut up.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx
watch.
it.
Yeah,
Don't
just
jinx
watch.
it.
Just
Just
watch.
let it go.
Anything can
Let it
happen,
go.
but just
Here we
I'm
go.
not jinxing it. I
All
take back
Bambi
what I
has to
said.
do is just do a relatively safe-ish run. That's it.
Everybody knock on wood, cross your fingers.
Cross fingers, hold a radiator. Hold your chairs tight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, here we go. I hope your bums and
any
your
time to
seats
live
are
at
ready
large.
for this. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. For potentially the final time. 4 lights. And away we go. Oh my god, here we go. Dory Bambi in the chase position. I'm honestly crying. Here we go. This is the Cinderella story for Dory Bambi. As Addiction Voodoo flicks it into the first corner, Dory Bambi gets it in, Heidi in the chase position. He doesn't even care that he's got an advantage. He's just going for the door anyway. Dory Bambi, super smooth. Voodoo's in the grass. Oh my god, Dory Bambi is just taking absolutely no prisoners. Oh
Voodoo's
my
all
lord,
over the
Voodoo's
road,
all
too.
over the rumbles. All over the coach. You can see his car's shaking too, left to right. Dory Bambi is just silky smooth. It's
Shut
one
up,
moment.
shut up,
It's
shut
one
up.
moment.
There's no fucking
It's
way.
happening. It's happening. It's happening.
go.
It's happened.
I fucking.
It's happened.
There's no fucking way, Bam.
GG's,
You're a
Bam.
fucking
Oh,
You're an event
my
winner,
God,
Bam.
can we make
Holy
this
shit.
official? Can we make this official?
I have a
3,
vote.
2, 1. Send it.
Well, the thing bit me in the butt.
Dory
Gee.
Bambi.
Jeez, Bambi.
Dory
Bambi,
Bambi.
let's fucking go, Bam. Oh my god.
I did it.
You did it, Bam. You did it.
You did it,
You
Bam.
did it, Bam. You got your first. Wait, is that your first win or your second win?
Yes.
First win,
Yes,
right?
First win,
That's
dude.
his
The
first
first
win.
step.
First
That's
win.
his first
One,
career win.
One in
First career win.
Wow, that's great, Bambi.
Bambi,
You
my
gotta rein
heart
in
is
every event
racing.
now.
I'm crying. I'm ecstatic for you. How's it feel, Bam, to win your first event? After so long. After so long.
Finally. I
Good
was
stuff, Bam.
fucking-
Oh my god.
I'm
Wow.
so proud, bro.
Wow.
I'm so proud.
Oh,
Dude.
yeah. I really like I ever want.
You
Bam,
made
you
me
were
so happy
driving
tonight,
like a
Bambi.
robot tonight, bro. Literally so smooth. Like the
The
smoothest.
rain. When the rain came, I see the rain in the lobby. I say, okay, I have a good chance to go on the podium. Not
What
to
do you
win.
mean? I never see you drive in the rain. What do you mean?
Bro, he's a menace in there.
Oh, you're a monster, Bam. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, Bambi,
Yeah.
I'm so
did you
proud of
catch
you,
on to the
homie.
fact that I
Good
was
stuff,
leading with
homie.
over 40 kilometers an hour more gearing in the lead than any other run just because I was like off my rocker? Was like, you know what? If I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out swinging. So
Absolutely.
You were trying to get so
fucking
much
stuck
angle
it
on
in
that
sixth
second
gear
to
and
last corner.
sent it.
Yeah, I saw
That
that.
was so good. I can't believe I done it though.
And the fact Bambi tried to stay so close that was the
Oh,
didn't have
man.
to.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care.
I don't know what
Did it
the
again.
chase
I don't
looked
know.
like, but
What's
it
the
felt
need?
Oh, my
good.
God.
No, I say I win. Stay close as possible.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Bam. Good stuff.
Bam, I'm so proud of you.
Believe.
I'm so proud of
I'm
you.
so happy.
Believe
There
that
was
puts
some
Voodoo
calls
in the
in
lead.
here that I want to personally look back
We're going to
at,
have a
but
look at some stuff. Don't worry about it. There's some stuff that we're going to
That
go and look
was
at. But ladies and gentlemen, that's been all for round 6. It's been a long one. The rain makes it quite slow, but Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. We'll see you for round 7 at Blue Moon Speedway. Fuck, it's gonna be a good one.
Can you rain in Blue Moon?
No, I wish it could. I wish it could. GG's to everybody. GG's to everybody that came out and compete. We'll
Thank you.
all of the information for round 7 is going to be up Monday at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. The driver briefing will go up a little earlier. All right, the actual poster will go up at 11 o'clock. All right, on Monday. So your driver briefing will be around 7 o'clock Eastern Standard. Or not 7 o'clock Eastern Standard, sorry. 7 o'clock UK to 2 o'clock Eastern Standard on Monday. We'll see you then. Voodoo rejoin. And ladies and gentlemen,
I was going to watch replays.
that's it from us. Thank you very much for joining. And don't forget to vote for Driver of the Day in the Discord. It'll be live all day tomorrow. You have to put your vote in by the end of tomorrow. If you don't put your vote in by the end of tomorrow, your vote won't count. So make sure you put your vote in for the Driver of the Day. But to be honest with you, I think there's only one man that really owns it.
Hint, wink, wink. It starts with a B.
Yeah, it starts with a D and ends in an I. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from us. I'm going to love you and leave you now. That's been all from round 6. We'll